Hello. Hello, everybody. We are back with Barry. Hello, God. Hello. Vix, hello. Oh, God. I missed the name. Wardo. The fucking live light goes light and everything gets out of my brain. How is everybody? We're back. We're back for some more Barry. We're in 2304. We started the season on, was it Saturday? And we're finishing it on Tuesday. I've been playing a lot. But yes. Hello, Nizzy, as well. Yes. But yeah, no, it's really shit news. Dark God, man. To be honest, I haven't had a close family, super close family member. Oh, hello, Vix. Oh no, it's not centered. I'll need to center that at some point. It's a weird one, that one, but you get a little off-centered hello. Yeah, no, it's one of those things. I've had a couple of close, but not an actual grandparent yet. So yeah, unlucky, man. Unlucky. It's not something you want to go through. Like, no one wants to go through that. But you just got to make the most of the time with them. And the teeth fucking suck. Teeth suck, man. Teeth suck. But yes, we are back for Barry. We are at the end of the year. Let's hope this year we can get a new stadium. I've got a bit to update all of you on. Well, firstly, how's everyone been otherwise? Other people, how's people's start of the week's gone? I have been working, doing a bit of work. Me and Chloe tried to get Taylor Swift tickets today. It did not work out, sadly. I was at the university because it has good internet for 2.5 hours. 68,000 in the queue, and we did not get them. Chloe's still trying to get them in bed now. Hopefully she can get them. But yes. So that's how things are going here. It's very hot as well. It's baking. About 24 degrees. Other than those things are fair enough, Dark God. There was something else I was going to talk about. I don't even remember what it was. No idea. Chelsea's kit looks good. I want to buy it sponsorless. But sadly, we can't even get it until bloody August. Very annoying. But yeah, shall we go into what's been going on with Barry? We got some updating to do. Last time we left off, we'd only just started the season. I think we left it off here, 2-1. Yes, I think we left it off just before the Milan game, which we won 6-1. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You think it looks shit, mate? This is the best. This is the best kit I've seen in years. That's hilarious. I feel like, I don't know. It's weird because I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans are like, this is great, and then non-Chelsea fans don't like it. I think it looks better. Like there was some. I don't think it looked like the photos for showing it off didn't look the greatest. But I recently saw video and the blue looks a lot nicer in video. But I love it. Can you show me the kit? I haven't seen it. Okay, let's go find the kit. Let's have a look. I can get this up. 1 second. What am I looking for? Twitter, maybe? Yeah. Chelsea kit. Let's have a look. Photos. There was a really good video of it, but oh, there we go. Hold on. God, how did I even do this? Is this the one? Oh. Chrome. There we go. So, oh, okay. Oh yes, I forgot it was all over the place. Here we go. And then do that. Zoom out, maybe. There you go. You can see it. So I just typed in Chelsea kit. Let's do this. You see the Sonoda news, actually. Yes, Sonoda news. So this is... Oh, Christ. So yeah, this is the kit, I guess. I need to... Hold on, let me just... Christ alive. This is from last time when I tried to, like... I was zooming in on my photo of myself, I think, wasn't I? Here we go. This is better. You can probably see it now. Yeah. Oh, my God, Wardo. He's got it. He's got to rename a regen. Oh, my God. Who are you renaming, Wardo? It literally sucks. I think it's great. You're welcome to an opinion, but I think it's great. I love 22-23. I didn't like that one at all, to be honest. I like this one a lot. I like the away kit. Away kit's really nice as well, I think. Oh, it's still a bit too... I like the away kit as well. Like the Rangers kit. Oh, fair enough. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's based off of our 97-98 kit. I think a lot of the stuff you can't see the white bit here, which makes it look very blue overall. Looks more like a casual shirt than a football kit. Nah, I love it. I love it. And all the Chelsea fans I've seen love it. We've got like a light green third kit as well. Like all three, I'm like, I love. Can I have the youngest player on the Ballon d'Or list? Who is the top 3 list? Okay, we'll go have a look. Well, I'll tell you the Ballon d'Or right now. We can go through the Ballon d'Or right now. Very weird Ballon d'Or. Enrique Felipe won the Ballon d'Or from right back as our kind of backup right back. Very weird. I didn't think he was going to win it, but he won it. I think we had 9 players nominated. Jozo Reixudar comes second, and Hambo comes third. And then we had Player of the Year, same thing there. Then we have Team of the Year. We had, obviously, Trojansky, somewhere in the Mud V2, Felipe, Reixudar, Hambo. We had MMM, Merlo, Poggia on the bench, which was nice. And I think we also had, where is it? Best player in Europe. Golden Boy went to Trojansky. Very, very nice. So I don't know who you want, Wardo, but they were basically all my players. I don't know if there's, hold on, let me try and find, did we have the voting? Oh, the votes aren't appearing at this time, annoyingly. Because we are past that. So I don't know who you want. But yeah, I love the Chelsea kits. I want it without the sponsor too. But fair enough, it's weird. All the Chelsea fans I see are like, yeah, this is great. But maybe it's one of those kits that looks much better in person. Or worse in person, who knows? But yes, what were we doing? We were going through this schedule. Let me know, Wardo. Or do you want me to go through, like, I don't know, this usual thing where we just go look at the highest valued youngster and name them Wardo at some point? Jorge Menezes is up there. Interesting. Yes, let's continue while you think of that. We 1-6-1 versus Milan. 5-1 versus Tom Pentra. Very nice. 3-2 versus Ridmoin. 2-0 over Coln. I was going to say Convy. What about players of the top 10 Europe globe in the top right? Okay. Top 10 Europe. Are you top 10 on leaderboards for this game? No, sadly not. Vix, well, Hall of Fame I am. But, where is it? Hall of Fame leaderboards. I am currently the close. Well, actually, what was it? Single game. I'm 8th. Actually, I am top 10 in single game. All time, I am like 50th, 54th, 53rd. There you go. Might get 52nd. But single game, I am 8th. We are making our way up. We've got a long way to go to get to top, but we'll get there. Yes, top 10 leaderboards. No, best players in the world. Hello, Wilsonia. Best players in the world, you've got a lot of Barry players. You've got Menno Mertens. I'm trying to find someone that's young. Reece Hines pretty young, but he's already been nicknamed Andres Alvarez. We don't know who Andres Alvarez is. Who is Andres? He's 31. Fernando? 30. Eric Fontaine? 28. Manuel. There's no next gen list on this, sadly, so you can't really find youngsters. 29. But you're definitely number 1 on Hall of Fame. Oh, yes, by far. 152,000 top. Next up is Batista, of course. All old bastards. Pretty much. How are you, Sony, by the way? We can do a bit of let's have a look at 21. Highest valued. Michel Brunet is the highest valued youngster at Monaco currently. There's a little preview of him. We've also got Rob Den Haan, who's a Dutch winger playing at Pennybon. So we would see him a lot, seeing as he's in the Welsh League. You then have Emin Koroglu. Type of fine. Yeah, I can imagine. How's it hot it's been in the UK? It's been very hot here. Turkish forward, playing for Karlsruhe, interestingly. Then we've got Oscar Aponte, who is a Peruvian centre mid at under 21 best centre back. Okay. Under 21 best centre back is, well, hilariously, the highest value is Alessio Sanino, 7 million. Not very high. I can try under 23. Maybe there's some better 23. So when you go to under 23, it makes it a bit better. So you've got Ugo Bordry at Angers. You've got Mohamed Kazmi at Lyon, a Spanish centre-back. You've got Leandro Barreto at Colne, who's Uruguayan. You've got Mike Barry, our boy Mike Barry, English right-back, centre-back, left-back. And then D'Alessandro, a player we sold to Port Talbot. There, Italian. Carlos Roberto at Benfica, Brazilian centre-back. Looks pretty decent, actually. He looks pretty good. This guy's on my shortlist. This guy was pretty good. French under 23, but yeah. There's a few options there. There's a few options. I assume it's probably going to be some version of Wardo. But okay. What else? Yes, we won Bangor City 5-0. Very nice. 7-3 over Port Talbot. This was a bit of a ridiculous one. 4-0 over Colne in the Champions League groups. 4-0 over Penny Bont. 2-0 over Afan Lido in the Welsh Premier League Cup semi-final. And then again, 4-0. They've cut off Smore in the Mud V2 because his name's too long. 4-0 in the league. 2-1 over Real Betis in the Champions League. 3-0 over Haverfordwest. 7-1 over Penny Bont. By the way, MMM getting 6 goals again. So that's the second time this year he's got 6 goals. Just a bit ridiculous. He had another 10 rating there. Take the Alessio guy, Virgin Van Tom. Virgin Van Tom. The Alessio. Where's Alessio? Alessio Sanino. Virgil Van Tom. Okay. Virgil Van Tom. We'll add him to the shortlist. See what he's up to. See how he does. We should probably, you know what I should do is I should actually add like a new little weird widget or something. Not one of these ones, but like something that goes above them, like a that, because then we can see it. No, not that. I want something like alt. No, not like that. What do I want? No, not a question mark. Maybe we'll do that because it indicates that they're a player, a nicknamed player. I mean, it's not Warder. It's very true. It's very true. Oh, the MMMs. Yes, the MMMs. Where is it? Let's add them to the shortlist. Okay, yes. So back to the schedule. That was a 7-1. We won 4-1 over Goitra. We won 4-0 over Milan away from home. Very nice to finish out our group as expected top. We topped the group with Real Betis coming second on 1 game. I did say they were all pretty fighting for second, and Real Betis come second with 5 points. More losses than wins and 3 losses, 2 draws, and 1 win. Incredibly. We then, let's just go through the other groups here. As you can see, Barca top their group over Haverfordwest, who thankfully got through. FC Istres and Ajax go through. Obviously, us and Real Betis, Benfica and PSG go through. Inter, Porto, Port Talbot letting us down here, but to be honest, it was extremely close. They all had 11 points. Bayern and Club Brugge go through. Angers Valladolid, Lyon, and then Penny Bont go through there. So that's that. We had the Club World Cup. We beat Chivas 3-0, and then we beat Boca in the final 5-1. Incredibly. Hello, Moist Potato. Check Roy Kent or Jamie Tart. Sadly, I don't think that either of them are in 2304, but we'll try. We'll try. There is sadly none. What about the other one? Sadly none. Apologies, Moist Potato. But the 2300, there's none of them left. None of them left. We then beat TNS 4-0 and another 4-0 over Tom Pentra. 5-1 versus Aberystwyth. 3-0, 6-0, 3-0, 4-1, 5-0. And then we had the Premier League Cup semi-final. Oh, sorry, not semi-final. Final. We won 5-0. We've been smashing it. Then we have this game. I want to show you guys this game. 1-0 win we had. We missed the penalty as well. 55 shots, 30 on target. We won 1-0. We had 12 clear-cut chances in this game. The TNS goalkeeper, Hector Bobby, our former player, made 24 saves in this game. It was ridiculous. Thank God we scored in the 79th minute. It was just one of those games where no matter what happened, we were just not scoring. And then finally scored late on. He got an 8.7 rating for it. Probably one of the highest goalkeeper ratings I've ever seen. They even had a red card as well. That was quite late on. But like, Jesus Christ, we luckily got through that. Beat Buckley. Then we go into the second half of the league. Won 4-1, 7-0 over Lido, 3-0 over ABBA. Yes, also, who asked me last time if we'd ever scored 20 goals on aggregate in a Champions League knockout group stage? Because we've done it. We beat Valladolid 7-0 away from home. Poggy with 4. Hambo, Drake Rakes Dart, and MMM with a goal to make a 7-0. And I went, oh, maybe we could get like a 10. We won the second leg 15-0. MMM got 7 goals. Bonaspetti got 1. Hambo and Jambo got hat-tricks each, and then Reese Hind got 1. I didn't change anything. We're scoring so often. I was like, I'm not touching anything because I want to. Like, I think we were. I don't even know what we were. I think we were. I don't remember how much we were at half time. We got there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up at half time, and I was sitting there going, okay, 13-0 on aggregate. That's short. Surely we can't do it. And we just, every attack we scored. There was 2 10s. Hilariously, Jambo didn't get a hat trick, a full 10, but it was just ridiculous. Hilariously, look, MMM got 0 assists. But yeah, 15-0, 22-0 on aggregate. Just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. It is now the new biggest ever win in the Champions League. And MMM is now the record goal scorer for most goals scored in a single game with 7, beating Rosario de Benedictis. So he scored 6 goals, and 7 goals this season. Just ridiculous. We had a few games in between, didn't really matter. Then beat Aphilio 7-0 again. Then we had Bayern in the quarters, 4-0 at home, 3-1 away. And that leads us to Barcelona in the semis. Just ridiculous. Just I can't believe it. It was one of those games where you just keep scoring and you just don't touch anything. Got through balls from the midfielders and fullbacks clearly. It's crazy. There was a good few assists to the defenders there, but to be fair, who was that? Hambo got 4 assists and stuff. Like we just go watch the games. Let's look at the goals. We'll be here for a few minutes here. Oh, hold on. Jesus Christ. It was too quick. We nearly missed the first one. Let's drop it. Let's make it TV, because actually it's nice to watch these goals. Because okay, hold. Oh no. Oh damn it. Okay. Yeah. Chloe, if you really want them, is there anything cheaper? that's a slightly expensive for Taylor Swift tickets. 800 quid. Say no, says Nizzy. Is there anything else? Okay. Panic setting in. But yeah, it just kept scoring. Let's speed this up a little bit. So yeah, this was 3 minutes in. I was like, oh, okay, nice start. I wanted to get to 10 really. MMM gets his first there. I was like, nice. Oh, there we go. And then a few minutes later, ticket to what? Taylor Swift concert. There's his second. Duck God. We're looking to go next year for her tour. And then a few minutes later, I'm like, okay, 17 minutes in, 3-0 up. Like, well, Borbos is here. Bonaspetti, Intermenon, Troyansky, Jambo, MMM gets his hat trick within 17 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing pretty well then. Doing pretty well. And then the goals just keep coming. Hambo into MMM. I'm like, okay, MMM's got 4. Yes, that's the VIP package. Most the basic tickets are like 60 quid. So like we just couldn't get any of them. And then Bonaspetti gets one. He doesn't normally score. As you can see, it was his first of the season. He doesn't score much. And then I'm just like, okay, we just keep coming. We just keep going. Borbos, Troyansky, he nearly, and then Hambo somehow knocks it over the line. 6-0. And I'm like, okay. Is this when we switch? No, we're still, okay, it was 7-0 at halftime. Okay. Boom. Hello, Tommy. How's it going? I wouldn't pay 50 to see that overrated country singer. Well, that's your opinion. And I think she's not really country anymore, Duck God, to be honest. And there's MMM's fourth, I think. That's good to hear. We're just currently watching highlights from our 15-0 win over Valladolid in the Champions League knockouts, as Jambo gets a incredible strike there to make it 8-0. And I'm sitting there like, because we obviously won the first leg 7-0. I'm like, okay, we're at 15 aggregate now. Can we get like 5 more goals? Is that doable? And it just kept happening. And then Hambo gets the rebound from the Troyansky shot. I'm like, okay, Okay, it's 9-0. Can we keep going? Felipe into race. All of these goals, it was all in the danger zone as well. It was super danger zoney. Jambo gets there. That's our 10th. And I'm like, okay, 3 more for 20. Jambo back to trying to get, like, it's so, the amount of goals that were close here. There's another one, 11. And then you have this huge break where I'm like, suddenly, like, we're at like 18-0. And the XG, sadly, because it's FM15, we don't have XG. But there was, I guess what we had is clear-cut chances. Only 7 clear-cut chances. So we definitely overperformed XG there. There's Hambo getting the 13th and the 20th, and I was like, oh my god. And then somehow we scored 2 more goals after the 88th. MMM gets, was that his 6th or 7th of the game? I don't know. I've lost count at this point. And then finally, in 90th minute, oh, this was his 7th. That was his double hat-trick. This is his 7th. Just ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. I can't believe it. So Champions League wise, of course, we not first knockout round we smashed them 22-0. Inter beat PSG, Barca beat Penny Bond, Bayern beat Haverford-West. Both Welsh teams going out in the first knockout round is not what you want to see. FC Isch beating Real Betis, Benfica beating Ajax, Lyon beating Porto, and Club Bruges beating Angers. Quarterfinals, Lyon beat Club Bruges there. It was close though. We beat Bayern, Barca beat FCS, and Inter beat Benfica. So an interesting Final Four as we take on Barca and Inter take on Lyon. I haven't seen Inter in a long time this far in the group. I haven't seen an Italian team for a long time. Of course, league-wise, we are smashing it. We have won the league 120. Not as many as last year, but 29 out of 29, doing very, very well. MMM, his stat line is hilarious, to be fair. He's got 40 goals in 27 games. However, in 3 games, he's scored 19 goals. So, realistically, he's only scored 21 goals in 24 games. So, it's actually not that bad. Like, he's not been that good. He just pops off for some ridiculous reason. Hambo has got 34. Pog has 26. Jambo, not the best season for him, 15. It kind of helps that it's all spread out, really. Assist-wise, Hambo's got a lot. Every time there is a game weekend, I get an inbox line preview every loaded league. Oh, God. You need to turn off your screen flows. 15 conceded. Yeah, the Valladolid manager did get sacked after this game, hilariously. So there, that's our league. We're doing well there. League A, Angers are currently top of the league. They look to be winning for a 5th year running, it seems. And then we've got Serie A, Inter. Inter are, oh Christ, where are they're top of the league as well. So they're looking for a double here. I think they might have already won it. Well, they're soon to win it at this rate. La Liga, Real Madrid are making a challenge for the title. They are 8 points clear as things stands. They have not won the league since 2253. It's been over 50 years since Real Madrid have last won the league title, which is kind of crazy, but they're going for it. German First Division, Köln are currently on top with a game in hand. To be fair, we are due a Köln win. So there we go. Bayern a little bit behind them at the moment. And then, of course, the Premier League, currently Stoke are 4 points clear. And it's a relatively regular top 4 otherwise. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea, who won the Capital One Cup. Stockport had a tycoon rumour, and then they left them high and dry, sadly. Luton already relegated, sadly. 16 points, not the best. Championship, Hull are promoted. Man City look to be coming back up this time around. There's Tottenham sitting mid-table there. And then, where was Man United? I didn't realise Man United could go to League Two. I saw, like, 20 games into the season was the last time I checked this. And I saw they were just around that. And I'm like, oh, they'll probably get out. They'll probably get out because season preview had them like 4th, 5th. They are 7 points from safety with 4 games to go. Luton doing it IRL. Who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll be better. But yeah, it's looking tough for Luton in real life. But Man United, very, very... Oh, it's very close. They could go down. They've got to win at least 3 games out of their last 4 and hope MK Dons lose 3 of their last 4. Wow. And Wickham, to be honest. This is looking dangerous for United. Ooh. And there's League Two at the point there. We also had European qualifying, because obviously at the end of this year it is the Euros. So let's go have a little look at how things shook out here. So Russia topped their group over Israel. Norway, sorry Swansea, coming third in their group. It was quite even actually toward the end. Czech Republic actually topped their group over the Netherlands there. Same points, but better head-to-head, I think. Yeah, they beat and drew with the Netherlands. Italy topped their group perfectly. Romania comes second. Belgium topped their group with Greece second place. England topped their group. Sweden and Montenegro tying, but Sweden getting it on head-to-head. Who's the most surprising Premier League winner in this save? Well, we've had a few. We've had a few non-league teams win the Premier League. So, let's see. Let's go to past winners. Recently, Stockport, that was a good one. Stockport, Whitehawk, and we also had Marine back in the day. So I'd definitely say those three. There's Marine. Marine were the first non-league team to win it back in 2178, and then we kind of just, it was all like league teams, I guess. But then we had Whitehawk win it in 2288, and then obviously Stockport winning it there as well. So those ones are the most surprising, I'd say, at this point. Oh, actually Tottenham also won the Premier League as well in 2100. So but yeah. But yes, what were we talking about? Euro qualifying. Let's go back. There we go. What else? Yeah, Belgium, England, Denmark topped their group over Germany, which is something. And then Serbia topped their group over Ukraine, Portugal over Turkey, Slovenia topped the group, Croatia comes second, Wales third there, and then Spain topped their group over France. And then second place teams, Israel and Sweden lose out on the second place predictions. And then, of course, with the playoffs for the last 4 spots, which went as followed, we saw Hungary knock out Cyprus, Israel knock out Poland, Ireland knocked out Sweden in extra time, Norway beat Wales, Scotland beat Bulgaria, Georgia beat Slovakia, and Albania beat Azerbaijan, and Iceland beat Montenegro. And then Hungary beat Israel, Norway beat Ireland, Scotland beat Georgia, and Iceland beat Albania. So I think this is the first time in a long time for Iceland to get to the Euros. I don't remember the last time they were in a Euros. Oh, okay. 2276 is the last time. I was going to say, what? Yeah, 2276. So it's been a while for them. That's probably one of the smallest teams there. Hungary 2. I don't know when the last time Hungary were in a Euros. But I don't think we've done the draw yet, unless I missed it. Hold on. They're 2292. So it's been a few years. But yes, the Euros. Oh, the draw is done on the 15th. So in a few days, actually. But yes, all the teams are drawn now. And I think if you do exclamation mark team, it should be there. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday, doing the group stages at least. We also had a shit ton of transfers, by the way. No outs, just a lot of ins. All of these guys in. I've kind of went on a bit of a spending spree in Argentina. Obviously, there was a few that were agreed already, such as these ones. Mamoun Salem joins from Duisburg into the under-19s. He goes. Same with Bianchini, or Bianchi, from Duisburg as well. Frank, basically this is all the Germans and French 16-year-olds that weren't 16 until halfway there. This guy looks pretty good. Laribi, French striker. Uche Akinede, pretty decent as well. Basically, all 16-year-olds, basically. Lehmans as well from McKellen. Seth Asamoah. Have Duisburg won the Bundesliga? They're my favourite German side. Oh, they have. I know that because that is one of the only teams not called Bayern Munich to win the German First Division. Because as you can see here, Bayern dominate a lot. There's a little bit, but there you go. 22-24. Duisburg win the Bundesliga. I think it's their only win, potentially. But basically, Bayern dominate because the 50+1 rule means no tycoons in the German First Division. So even though it's open, Bayern just dominate. But yes, 22-24. They came runners-up a few times. Third place a few times. Gone down to the second division and the third division in this time as well. Never won a cup, though, sadly. Lots of losses. But you have won a Bundesliga. But yes, I also... Where is it? I signed Luis Paulo. Yeah, he's a pretty good, actually, 18-year-old. Oh, I didn't send him out on loan, sadly. Michael Riemer joins from Jena as well, another 16-year-old. And then, okay, here we go. This is where I suddenly started looking for Argentinians, and I found a load randomly. So here's one. Eduardo Rodriguez looks incredible. 18 years old, got a work permit, so he's playing with the first team for the moment. Jose Rios from Lanús, another 18-year-old Argentinian, some great finishing there. So he's gone on loan to Albacete. Mauro Jamie, same situation, 18-year-old Argentinian centre-back, on loan to Albacete for Spanish nationality. Gonzalo Mouche, 19-year-old centre-back, goes out on loan as well. And then here we go, Jose Sebastião from Portuguesa, from Portugal. Looks incredible. 18 years. I saw these three and I was like, oh my God. Off the ball and composure aren't too bad either. But just overall, I went, holy shit, you're 18? So he's a complete role model for the youngsters. Model professional. Could be the next Adriano. Didn't know that, but hopefully he's not as injury prone. And he's been playing with us. He did actually score in the cup game. So a bit mental that. So we just found him out of nowhere, just randomly scouting. I think I just went through like, I just went to the search bit, and I just went like, oh, if you're 21, I'm just going to scout you, mate. So yes, that is the transfer. So I've been rambling for a good while, 30 minutes. We got some games to play, and we're a bit far away. We've got the Welsh Cup semi-final versus Haverfordwest, and then the league game, Barcelona semi-finals, Aberystwyth and Port Talbot. Do you think you'll leave Barry soon? Hopefully, yes. Basically, we're aiming for 23-10. Because hopefully after we win the Champions League today, by the way, I need to win 10-0 there, we will then be able to ask for a new stadium and then finally get a 100,000 seat stadium. And that's the end goal for each of these clubs, is to get a 100,000 seat stadium, and then we can move on to the next one. So at the moment, this is the 25th year since the stadium. We've been able to ask every year from the 20th year, but I feel like there's a little... sometimes there's an extra little step at the 25th year. So hopefully they say yes, and then they'll take a few years to build it. And then if we leave at 2310, we joined in 2240, gives us a nice round 70 years where we're at Barry, and keeps things sort of nice and rounded, basically. So theoretically, this is our, I don't know, seventh to last season at Barry, maybe. But we'll see. But yes, this is the lineup here. Oh, you can actually... look at that. You can see the bottom. So you can finally see Giuseppe in goal, Trojansky, Rees-Hind, Borbos, Felipe, Bonospetti, Rexudar, Menon, Poggia, Hambo, and Jambo. You'll never get bored of loading the same old FM every time. No, not really. Sometimes I get a little bit bored if I play it too much, but most of the time I don't do that. So I'm like, pretty much I'm in the phase of like, oh, well, now I can play it, and the next game's gonna be like, the next point I can get to is this, and the next point I can get to is this. It's like, I can't wait to get to the new youth intake. I can't wait to get to the next Euros or the next World Cup. Let's see what happens this time around. Will we get a new stadium this year? Like, if they say no, I'll be like, okay, well, we should go for next year then. Like, it's I don't know. I'm quite... Every year, like when you're this far in, it's like, oh, what's going to happen next year? Like Real Madrid, who would have thought Real Madrid would be winning the league this year after not being in it for 50 years? It's interesting. But I think we're good to go. Let's get ready. Let's get playing. We got a Welsh Cup semi-final. We normally don't play this early. But because the computer's so much faster now, I've had to readjust. But I don't know. It'll be a bit of, maybe this will run late tonight. Who knows? But we've been on good form. However, I did have to start restart the PC today before this. So this is the first game of the save and the stream. So we all know how that can go. The team just forgets how to play football sometimes. But we've started well here, actually. Although Poggi has been tackled by Madeira here. But he played it straight back to us. Hind into Borbos. How's the new... It's going very well. It's very nice. It's so nice to just have a computer that works well. And like works fast. Like I restarted it before the stream and it took like a minute. Remember when I used to do it with the old one and it was like 10 minutes later? It was like, hello guys, we'd finally loaded everything back up. It was restarted within like a minute or two. It was incredible. And Menon! There we go, a free kick. That looked like a terrible goalkeeping from John Wall there in goal for Haverfordwest. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. What happens? He scored quite a few free kicks. Oh, Christ. The wall doesn't do its job. The goalkeeper doesn't do his job. No one's doing their job there. Gee, oh, Christ. Danger zone. They're immediately going to score back, aren't they? Agito, Fraser. Oh, over the bar. How many more years do you have to play until you have the world record? So the world record currently stands at 416, and this is our 287th. So we're at something like 229? 228 years, something like that. Hello, Jaherka. Which FM is it? FM 15. This is quite a while back, but we're a long way in, so it takes a while to get here. That's why we're at some set. I know the graphics do look so much more incredible. I'm like, it is like a new game in a way, having a new PC, because I'm like, oh, I actually get to see the new the graphics properly, so it feels like a new game. Yeah, I know the Dartford guy's in 2510, but the official world record is at 416 years. Although the guy who did that is trying to submit one at like 520 years or something like that. So we might have to continue. I suspect the world record will be broken again before we get there, because that's already happened to me twice since going for this. So it's one of those things. It just gets longer, and I go, okay, well, we just get to keep playing for longer. Oh my God, how's that not gone in? How's that not gone in? Oh, how would they verify it? Which one? Well, basically, there's a bunch of rules you have to be to it, and you have to send the save in to SI and to the Guinness World Records, and they basically verify it and make sure nothing's fucky happened with the save and all that, and like you haven't holidayed it and you haven't like glitched it out and stuff like that. That's how. Hambo, it was a great ball. He should have finished that, but out for a corner instead. We have been very much on top. However, we only have the one goal to show for it so far. Jambo, go on. Oh, okay. Bonospetti, back to Borbos. There is a bunch of people that are like probably around 500 years in or something, but save scumming. Well, the save scumming doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, I don't think they care if you save scum to win every single game. It's more if you like somehow like, I don't know, were able to get more time quickly or something like that, or like basically show that you're not holidaying when you actually were, like something like that, like fucking with the game code or something like that. It has to be like a normal version of the game, I assume. Pavel not posted on Twitter has he not? Well, maybe he's gone. Maybe that's good. That's pretty good. But here we go. Can we get a second? A second would be nice, lads. Can we not like go a bit goal shy before the business end of the season, please? Transky, Poggia, Felipe tackled Armeos, Fraser. Go on, lad. Oh Christ. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Pierre Giuseppe. We'll save that. Okay, Giuseppe into Troyansky to Menon. Oh, okay. Half an hour gone. We've kind of fallen off a little bit tempo-wise. Poggia falls to Hambo. Oh my God. John Wall's not having a good day in goal. Firstly, the Menon one, and then I don't know what's going on here. Falls to Hambo. He shoots, hits Wall. It goes through his legs and then somehow goes in the goal. No idea, but I'll take it. Although they've got a corner straight away. Oh, and they fouled us. Get in. That was going to be a penalty straight up. Was it? Oh, I thought he was going to be sent off for a second. I was like, what's going on there? We do have two midfielders on yellow cards, though, which is... Oh, sorry. Okay, they have a midfielder on a yellow card as well. But got to be careful, lads. Got to be careful. Although... And there's our penalty. Pavel Madeira, Agent Madeira. He was the centre-back we signed for the Polish Pokemon Challenge. And Menon has a chance. He's on set pieces. I don't even know if his penalty's any good, but he normally scores them. But now I've said that, he's not going to score. Menon steps up. Mate, John Wall isn't even trying, man. He genuinely isn't even trying. Like, what's going on, man? What is going on? He's just not trying. Like, what's he doing? He just stands there. He doesn't even move. This is short. There's going to be match fix. There's going to be a match fixing investigation after this semi-final, man. Like, what is he doing? He has not moved any of the saves. This is what it feels like. Like, it's nice for this to be the AI keeper for once and not my keeper. Like, holy shit. We've had 4 clear-cut chances. So we're actually underperforming slightly. Ooh, they've come close a few times, actually, to be honest. They've got rather unlucky, actually, with their chances. But 3-0 at half-time. Very nice. John Wall been our man of the match so far. They have switched to a 4-4-2. Hugo Simons, another former player, coming on for them up top. Let's see how we handle the second half. Hopefully, we can just see it out. No injuries, no red cards, no yellows, all that sort of stuff. But, okay. Let's see. Fantastic free kick. Bonospetti kicking it against our own player. Felipe. Great ball. Oh, it's off the wall. Somehow, Felipe's kicked Merlo out of the team. I don't know how, but he's just been playing better. The assistant manager likes him more. It's crazy. I always thought Felipe is always a sort of always backup right back. Like he would never be the starter, but he's made his case and he's doing very, very well. Okay, they've got the ball here. Everson, Agito coming forwards for Haverfordwest. Bonaspetti with a good tackle though, and plays it forward. Hambo, Jambo, Pogia. Oh, and it hits I think it wasn't going on target anyway, so I'm glad to get the corner, honestly. Pogia, Menon. He wants his hat-trick today, actually. Hambo. Felipe did get... Enrique Felipe also did get a hat-trick in one of the games in, like, the last 10... I remember, like, I sort of... You know when you switch off, you're, like, 4-0 up, and you're like, okay, I'll just go do something else while the rest of this game plays out. I've made all my subs, blah, 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 blah. And I came back, and I was like, holy shit, it's 7-0? And I looked, it was, like, Enrique Felipe, like, 82, 86, 89. I'm like, why has my right back got a hat-trick in 10 minutes? And by the way, Pogia makes it 4. He's only got 27 this year. He got 40 last year, so he's had a bit of a low year in terms of goal scoring, but I think that's more because MMM and Hambo have been taking more of the goals when I've sort of been rotating a lot more than I used to. But Pogia makes it 4-0. We're kind of running away with this, lads. I'm going to take off Rake Sudar for Tom Wardo, just in case of injury and stuff, because I think Rake Sudar is our best midfielder by a long way. So just to make sure, you got to be careful with these sorts of things. Trojansky also is an area where our left back isn't the best. Like we would have to play Felipe or Merlo there, or even Reece Hind sometimes goes there. Felipe, that's probably why he scores. He tries stuff like that all the time. But here we go. Half an hour to go. We can probably speed this up slightly. Come on, lads. Jambo to Pogia. He puts it wide. But yeah, we've been dominating, to be honest. So to be fair, we haven't dominated as much as last year, obviously, because last year we had like 150 league goals. But when we click this year, we click. Like the fact that we've had multiple games where we scored 10 goals. We had the 10-0, the 11-0, a 15-0 in the Champions League. Like it's insane. I don't think I've ever had. Well, as the game said, I've never scored 15 goals in a Champions League, and that's the record. Hambo nearly gets us our 5th. But yeah, it just feels like everything's clicking. Like it honestly, like these last like 5-6 years, if we can keep this rate up, are going to be a absolute cakewalk because we don't have any restrictions anymore. Do you make all your tactics? I struggle to make my own. Yeah, well, I think I used, what was it? I used like a base for this one. Someone else made this back in FM15, and I've tweaked it a little bit. But sometimes I make them. The 4-2-3 one I think I made by myself. And other ones I sort of just look at other people's ones and then I sort of use it and then I sort of tweak it to what I feel is better and stuff. So like certain, like I don't think most people don't do the whole opposition instructions, but I find that opposition instructions works really well, so I always do that. But to be fair, with our next club, we're going to be doing a lot of fucking our own tactics because it's very hard to find tactics from FM15 anymore, I feel. Because we're going to be doing the new tactic every year. So I'm going to have to get used to doing new tactics. But it's been a while. But to be fair, also, there's plenty of fantastic tactics out there. I like a lot of the time, just download a tactic, see how it plays with you, and then you can make your adjustments yourself, and then it kind of becomes yours. Really, because that's a lot of, as long as you sort of change it a little bit, then it's you can be like, well, I use this as a base, and then I altered it. But yeah, I think we're going to win this, lads. The last little, I think this is the little scramble highlight at the end where everything just, yeah, we lose the ball, you lose the ball. We just sort of waste a bit of time until the full-time whistle comes in. But it was absolute dominance from us. 28 shots, 14 on target. Not the best route conversion, 50%. Oh yeah, Gorga Pena, our former boy. Sold them to him this year for 20 mil. Borbos goes long, and Pogia has the foul. I was going to say he's fouled, but surely this is it now. Geraldo, another former player. There. Geraldo. Go on, lad. There we go. Full time. We're into the Welsh Cup final. Lovely stuff. To place Afan Lido, who won 10-0 versus Thanethi. So not too bad at all. And now we have Afan Lido. Oh, sorry, Afan Lido. We have Haverfordwest again in a week's time in the league. So we're... I feel like we've had that a lot this year, where we just sort of face a team and then we face them again straight away. Borbos wants a new contract. To be fair, Borbos has really become a starter this year, but you're on 2307, mate. I don't need to give you a new contract. Although all of his stats are going down for some reason, which is very odd. We're going to reject that request, and he's going to get mad at us, and then we'll just be like, it's okay, mate. I can't afford it, even though we've got $1 billion in the bank. And he goes, okay, that's fine. What new specs does my PC have? So it is a... Oh, Christ. I need to... Wait, do I have it? I think I've got it. Is it Is it this? No. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I have a command. Skin setup. Here we go. I made a setup. There we go. Oh, Christ alive. It's all... Oh, it all comes out in one big fucking line. What? Holy shit. Didn't know it was supposed to do that. What, setup. What is it? Setup command. Let's have a look at my setup command. I don't know why it comes out in separate lines. Twitch message. Oh, is it because it's a separate lines each? There you go. But, there you go. Maybe I should do, like... I don't know. Maybe that works. That works, I guess. You can see all the shit. It's got, like, a RTX 470 Ti... Ryzen 9 7. Basically, it's a very nice PC, basically, that I'm going to be using for the next 8 years until the new FMs are played in VR and stuff like that. Top tier that. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I built it myself when I thought it was pre-built. I was like, because it's Swedish, because I'm living in Sweden, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pre-built. And then I was like, why is there 2 packages? And then I was like, oh fuck. So I spent a day learning how to build a PC on the job, basically. So I built it as I learnt it, and that was fun. But I've done that now. Oh yes, we are on a consecutive wins record. We have won 66 in a row now. We are doing very, very well. Would you go for the world record if you could play the new FM where you can take saves over? Well, I think a lot of people will be now, won't they? So at Taz, I'm actually looking at this guy as a potential goalkeeper for next year. He's finally got his work permit. Looks very decent, actually, as a goalkeeper. His report was pretty good. He's been in Serbia for the past couple of years, just getting his work permit, but we'll see. I bet myself it's less complicated than I expected. It is, but also it's one of those things that, like, the build itself probably only took, like, an hour, but it took me, like, 8-9 hours to be, like, because obviously, like, first time I was, like, triple, quadruple, checking every little thing to make sure I'm doing it the right way. I'm not touching the wrong thing. I'm not pushing it in the wrong way. Like, it's terrifying. What was it's the, not the one of the USB ones where you have to put it in and you can bend the pins really easily. That was terrifying. Like, absolutely terrifying to do. Like, yeah, it's especially for a first time, I was literally, like, watching Linus Tech Tips videos and as, for the first time ever going, okay, how's this go? When it first booted, I was so jarring, in my opinion. It's more hard to boot than build. Well, mine didn't boot because I kept pressing the wrong power button, and I thought I fucked it for like 2 hours, but I pressed the wrong button. I rechanged everything, and then it finally worked when I figured out where the right button was. And then I realized I didn't have Windows, so that's why, like, the storage wouldn't open up, and it was a nightmare. But I'm glad I got the experience as well. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think it was as hard as I thought it was going to be in my head, but at the same time, it's one of those things. I probably wouldn't want to do it again in a way, because it's just so much stress. Like, I think once you do enough of them, you get good enough that you don't worry as much. But when it's such a big purchase like that, you're so scared. And I think I'd rather pay an extra, I don't know, 50, 100 quid to someone to do it themselves, and then have the warranty and have the, like, if it breaks, it's not on me, it's on them, and I can send it back and it get fixed, sort of thing. So I probably will do that 5-8 years down the line when this thing dies as well, when I run it into the ground on FM15. What save would you go for if you had to restart the record save? I don't know, honestly. Maybe I'd just go Wales again. I'm kind of stuck in my ways. I'd probably do a Build a Nation. What am I doing? I'm scouting this guy. He looks all right. Maybe I'd do a Build a Nation in a weird country. I don't know, like Estonia, Latvia. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't actually know, to be honest. Maybe I'd be a bit more journeyman. Maybe I'd do Pentagon and then go from there. I actually honestly don't know. It'd be very cool to do it in the FM25 when you have the women's game as well. It adds so much more options to it. But honestly, I don't know. I might probably just go Lido again and be like, right. Because one of the things, well, the problems I have with FM15 is that there's only one Welsh league. So it'd be so cool to do it in the newer FMs when there's actually like a second division Wales. Because at the moment, I've only got 12 Welsh teams that are clubs in the game at one point. And in the newer games, there's like 20, 30. It's amazing. So I'd love to see that. And then I can have like a youth team and develop them more. Not a youth team, like a second division team. And then I feel like there'd be a lot more interesting developments from the Welsh sides, I think. and like smaller teams getting big and whatnot. But at the moment, we're kind of stuck with the same teams. Have they changed since, if that makes sense, or do they not change? You mean like the teams? Well, I've managed 5 teams now. So the problem we have with Wales is, if I show you, the problem we have is because the Welsh League is such a high reputation league now, if you get up into the league when it was around that time, you kind of got a really high reputation. And obviously because there's only the 12 Welsh Premier Leagues and then it's non-league. So like imagine like the Welsh League is like the Vanarama North-South, and then you go into, it doesn't load it. So what FM does when it promotes teams, it goes on reputation. The higher reputation, the more likely you are to come up again. So we only have 2 relegation spots per time. But then as you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams here that all have really, really high rep. So whenever a new season goes through, one of these teams here, or well, 2 of these teams here will get promoted. So we haven't seen Airbus, Buckley, Steffon Druids, Preston, Monmouth in the league 100, 200 years, because the chances of them coming up is so low. It's kind of like, imagine like you've got 2 teams, and these guys probably have, I don't know, you've got 6 teams that have 3, 4, 5-star rep, and then you've got all these teams with half a star rep. It's always going to pick those high rep teams. So I've tried to even do the thing where you reload over the thing, and it just didn't happen. I don't know if I was doing it at the right point. Maybe I'll do it in the future where I go like a few days before and do it over. But I'll guarantee you, probably I'd assume Thudno come up and Bala come up next year, because they're just, yeah. Thudno's got a 4-star rep. Of course they're going to come straight back up. So sadly, basically these, 18 teams are always here. Whoever goes down at the moment, I think who's going down this year? Goitra are going down and Newtown are going down. So, well, maybe Newtown, but Newtown, look, they're a continental rep. Goitra, national rep. They'll go down for a year, but they won't stay down that long, so they won't drop off that much. Thenethi and Convy we don't see as often because they're only 3 stars, but we'll most likely see Bala and Thudno, I'd assume. So the second division in the new games would mean I'd have all of these teams a lot more available, which would be a lot more fun. So it's a shame. It's a shame. And it also means that I can't get more stadium capacity than countries. I could, but it'd be very difficult. Because once you get relegated from the Welsh League, you're sacked immediately because there's no thing. Oh, shit, the draw. Yes, we can actually view the draw. Get in. Okay, we're going to watch the Euros draw because we'll be playing the Euros on Thursday, or watching it. So obviously we got the weird seeding because Austria and Switzerland are hosting, so we might have some really tough draws. So Group A got Switzerland, Group B Austria, of course, the 2 hosts. Group C is Italy, D Portugal, E England, F Ukraine. Then look at this second seed: Belgium, France, Germany, Netherlands, Russia, and Spain. Some tough teams there. So Spain and Switzerland, France, Austria, Belgium, Italy, Germany, Portugal, Netherlands, England, and right. We move on. To pot 3: Czech Republic, Denmark, Greece, Serbia, Slovenia, Turkey. Denmark in Group A. Lots of red in those ones. Greece for Group B. Slovenia Group C. Czech Republic Group D. Turkey Group E. And Serbia. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's all a bit. And then finally, 4th seeds: Croatia, Hungary, Iceland, Norway, Romania, and Scotland. So Group A sees it's all red. It's all red in Group A. Group B, it's all blue bar Austria, Scotland. Group C sees Hungary join them. Iceland in Group D. Romania in Group E, and Croatia. Bloody hell, that's a tough group. There's some really tough groups here. My God. Like, that group there, anybody can win it. England, Netherlands, you've got Germany, Portugal. Like, when Switzerland, Austria host, it makes it really difficult. Spain have kind of got away with it there. So have France. Basically, you want to be with the hosts because they're a top seed, so you kind of avoid a top seed. But my goodness, there's some tough groups there. We'll have to see how that plays out. However, we've got another league game to go. Another one versus Haverfordwest. We want to keep our winning streak up. We want to keep winning. Amazing draw. It is. It should be. Of course, as well. We've got the third place. Well, the best third place teams go through. But it's a very stacked Euros. There's not many like minnow nations. It feels like it's just everyone's strong. There's no big teams missing out on the Euros this year, really. Like sometimes you just have like a Spain that will randomly miss it, or a not Norway. Norway always miss it. Sorry, it's fancy. But okay, let's see. Like a France, not France. France normally. Belgium miss it a lot actually, so they're in it this time. Netherlands has given us some good scouting reports this time. I gotta do some scouts on these guys. Oh, okay. No, not really interested in you. Yeah, sadly we had no good under-19s this year, all half stars. So we had a pretty good run of good youth players. So I'm not surprised it's fallen off now. But let's see. It's really interesting actually because you see all of what's his name? Fuck. The guy that's like doing experimental FM or whatever that does all the experiments. It's interesting because there's on FM23. I'm like, do they work on FM15? And a lot of the time I probably assume they probably do work because the code probably doesn't change that much over FMs. But it's interesting. I'm like, do I apply that or try to apply that and see if there's any results? Such as like the high professionality for your youth teams and stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's pick the team. We are away. I want to keep the winning streak going though. I want to keep this good vibes going. So I'm gonna. Oh, okay. So they just sometimes the assistant manager just goes, I can't pick the subs bench, so I'm just gonna pick random players that are, and like it has to meet the quota of under 19, so it just puts in random players. I don't know why it does this, but it does do this. So I've got to fix this now. It's more in the mud. Oh, we got an ad starting as well in 30 seconds. So this is, I guess, a good time for this to happen. As we sort this out, MMM, and then we want a striker, Liverseer maybe. No, I'm gonna put Nirvana in actually, because he's unhappy with it. His contract's up at the end of the year, and I need to get him to play, so I'm gonna play him there. Gonna swap out Menon as well, and Catanillo for Valbuena, and the goalkeeper. Where's our goalkeeper? Yeah, Giuseppe. There we go. Cool. I think that's happy with that. But the ad is starting, so we'll have to wait. Oh wait, next every end returns professional. Okay, all good. But I think we can do exclamation mark team now. I did update it, so hopefully that should work. Well, we also have lots of. I signed lots of people actually. By the way, we've got a lot of people joining us in the future. A kind of ridiculous amount, but we'll have to see. Okay. Well, why is the ad still starting soon? Jesus Christ. Maybe we'll just. This is the ad before pre-game, so this guy's going to get a squad number. Oh, I forgot to do this last time. We're going to the match day squad. Oh, FM's disappeared. Why did? It's very odd. Why was match day squad on minimized FM? Okay. Let's get ready there. Position. Peter. Okay, they're going with the same formation they did last time. Let's see if it works this time in the league. They are at home, so it could help them more. But look at that. They got Cafe playing centre back for them. Bloody hell. Their entire back line is my former players. Is that a good thing for a team to do? Maybe, maybe not. Hello, Tank 1867. I don't have a tactics one, but here's the tactics. Hold on. Here's the tactics. So it's a 4-3-3. This is FM15 to be fair, so probably a bit different. But and here's the instructions. It's very basic back in the day. Retain possession, shorter passing, work ball to the box, run at defence, look for overlap, play narrow, much higher defensive line, close down much more, stay on feet, use tighter marking, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, higher tempo, and be more expressive. And then I do it attacking, very fluid. There we go. Someone done a 25-year save with Bayern about making insane tactics being at Bayern for the whole save on 23. I don't think you need to make insane tactics to be at Bayern. You can just sort of do a 4-4-2 at Bayern and win most of the time anyway. But maybe if you want to be like, I want to win to score as many goals as possible. Scorers like break all the records. And that's how you do it. But off we go again. Let's see how this game goes. Okay, Menon, Trojansky. Kind of keeping the same core players, relatively similar, to sort of just encourage sort of them all playing well, but we'll see. Hopefully no injuries. Rexudar, Nirvana puts it way wide. Okay, long throw-in, worrying. It's cleared initially, but straight. We had 3 players there, and it goes straight to one of them. Well, to be fair, his strikers both had 39 and 40 goals. That's pretty decent. However, it is the Bundesliga, and you are Bayern Munich, so, like, I could probably do that with the Welsh League too, like, with my tactic. But, I don't know. It's one of, like, you see Haaland get, like, 50 goals and everyone saves it on FM, so, like, I don't know. It's one of those ones. If you could do that with, like, Leipzig, then you'd be like, oh, okay. Oh, that's a pretty decent tactic then, isn't it? Okay, Jambo. Go on, lad. Oh, it's a good save. Okay, let's have a look at this then. My greatest tactic ever, undefeated league season, Champions League with 3 strikers with 30 plus goals. Fair enough. Oh, backstory and tactics. I see. I don't know. I feel like it's Bayern Munich. Of course, it's quite... I don't know. But, fair enough. He scores lots of goals. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. I like my tactic. It scores lots of goals too. It feels good to score lots of goals. Higuito. Oh, we're getting lucky here. We haven't been playing well. Valbuena's also picked up a knock. We've been pretty poor actually in this game, you know. So highly structured. Borbos. Felipe falls to Valbuena. Honestly, I'm willing to sell Valbuena. He's really rated quite highly in our squad now, but I despise him because all he does is take long shots, and he doesn't even have a PPM to do it. He just does it for the sake of it. And I'm just like, why? You ruin so many attacks, and he's pretty injury prone too. So I'm tempted to just sell him, but he's nice. Normally he's not a starter, he's just a backup. But like, oh, fucking just annoys me so much every time he gets the ball. It's just, I'm gonna shoot from 40 yards out. Menon. This Raquel kit is fine. Hello. Ah, Zervi. Thanks for the follow, man, as well. I've re-signed with a foul there. This Raquel kit. Got 450 uploads. Bayern Reddit is weird. Is that in the Bayern Reddit or not the Football Manager Reddit? Oh, wow. It's very nice. Raquel. Oh, how have we not scored that? It's a very nice kit, actually. Yeah. Although I'd like to see it in a normal filter, because the filter does do some work on that. So you can't really see what it fully is. But, yeah, we've been pretty poor. I'm probably going to take Nirvana off and Valbuena at the half. Oh, Christ. Oh, for God's sake. Well, we could be losing our winning streak right here, sadly. Just watch them playing the Champions. Oh, who do they play? What's going on here, by the way? Who is that? Duck God. I thought you weren't here, mate. As expected. Anytime we concede, it's this. It's not going to be good. Champions Estonia. Okay. It's not going to be good when we go to our new team and we're losing, like, all the time. It's going to be constantly played. Oh, Christ. We got Cataneo. Bring on Poggia. Swap them over. Try and go for a bit more in the second game. Here we go. Menon. Been lurking. Who did... So you guys played the Champions of Estonia? Or... Oh, look at that. Danger zone. Danger zone. My Estonian football knowledge. No, that's surely... Raquel, yeah, you're Polish. Yeah, I was gonna say you're definitely not Estonian. The Estonian champions. Raquel 1-0. It should have been 5-0. Oh, was it home or away? Polish. Yeah, I saw. I was like, that's definitely. I was like, that's surely not Estonian. Because isn't like Flora Estonian or something? Ooh, that's a tough away game then, with only the 1-0 lead. I guess away goals don't count, but it's good luck. Good luck for this. It's crazy that the Champions League and Europa League qualifying has already started. Good save, Carriere. We'd like a second now. Come on, lads. Here we go. Rexudar. It's cleared. Menon. The Rexudar again. Jambo. Oh, tries to play it in, but it's cleared. The away Poznan kit is fire too. Oh, okay. What is it? Let's see. Let's see. Rexudar. Trojansky. Poggia, the substitute. Trojansky. Oh, he's put it way wide. Still got a lot of this half to go, though. We're playing better, though. Trojansky. A lot more chances. Rexudar tackled on the edge. Menon does get there. Jambo. Over the bar. Although they had a free kick here. It's cleared. Poggia, can you get there? No. But Jambo does. And just gives it away again. one of these highlights where you just keep giving it away. Agito, oh, don't foul him, don't foul him. Okay, actually tackle him. Tackle him for once. He just beat everybody. Okay, so he took over Bayern in 2045. Okay, so he only played 1 season with them. Shocking defending from our boys. What is Reese Hind and Troyansky do? They just don't even try. Don't even try and tackle him. Down 2-1 again. Can we... Oh my god, how... Please, boys. We've been playing so well all the year. Oh my god, Jambo. Surely. Get in. Straight away. Don't even have time to play Titanic Flute. Although it'd probably be late. Get in. Yes. Huge mistake from the back from Haverfordwest. Can we go on to win this now? Look at... Huge mistake there from Nuno Ramos. I thought Hambo was going to kick it straight at the goalkeeper. I really thought so. I was like, fuck. Here we go. But let's get creative, boys. We have a kickoff highlight, though. Are they going to score straight up the other end now? I'm really going to be pissed if this happens. Oh, my God, they are. He saved it. Get in. Come on, lads. Sort it out. Enrique Felipe. Borbos. Felipe. Oh, Hambo. 3-2. Turnaround. Look at that. 2 in 2 minutes. 3 goals in 5 minutes in this half. Oh, get in. Get in. Good turnaround. Enrique Felipe plays it into Hambo. And there we go. 3-2. Come on, lads. Let's see this out now. Stephen Carezza comes on for Haverfordwest. Okay. Hello, Black Arrow. Hello. How are you? Dennis Siemens is the best Waldner Kid goalkeeper. 53 mil up to 60. 16. Oh, nice. Who's he playing for, Ward? Are you? Rexudar Hambo. He's offside. Okay, come on. Let's get a 4th just to see this game out, lads, please. Enrique Felipe. Rexudar. Catanillo. Back to Borbos. Menon. Borbos. Felipe. Tackled, but Catanillo does get there, thankfully. Felipe again. Tries to play it in. It's cleared. Troyansky. Oh, Troyansky, man. Your shooting's been shocking today. Someone's tired at the back. 60% for someone. Rexudar. Jambo. Go on. Hambo. Oh, he's off the post. Oh, yeah, my Barca save up to 475 mil debt now. Where did you start? Like $1 billion? Oh, no. Long throws. No. Oh, why would you... Who was that? Who ran away? Jambo. Why did you run away from the ball? Good thing, just had my first day. Oh, how'd it go? How'd it go? Where are you working again? Oh, my God. He's offside. He's offside. Get in. Get in. We're doing well. Very hot today. 800 mil. Oh, that's not bad then. Not bad. Good 300 mil off the books already. Last few minutes here. Carrieri. Hambo. Tackled. Oh, no. No. Oh, well done, Catanillo. Poggia. Catanillo. Reese Hind. Menon. Rexudar. Jambo. Hambo. Oh, he's offside again. There's a minute and a half. Come on, just see out the game, lads. I want to keep the unbeaten streak, well, the winning streak going. Hambo. Oh, he's been scythed down by 2 players there. Sainsbury's, I don't think I... Oh, nice. Nice. How was the day? How was it? Are you on... Are you tills? Are you a back room? What are you doing? But I didn't do... I worked at M&S, so... I've had a few mates that work at Sainsbury's. Okay, Reese Hind. Okay, I think we should be good, lads. 3-2 winning. We made it a lot more difficult than we needed it to be honest with us. There we go. 3-2, full time. You love to see it. The win streak continues. You've done brilliantly to come back from that. 30 wins from 30 in the league. 2 more, and it'll be a perfect season. I think if we win both Barca legs, we could have a full perfect season for the first time in a long, long time. I think that's the aim now, is perfect season throughout. But we will see. Okay. Let's rest the boys up because we do have Barca very close. Do we have home or away first? Oh, we have home first. I don't want to see that. You always want away. And there's Newtown getting confirmed to be relegated as Russell Bird is the manager. This is why we see all these inbox messages. We're following him. Every single player at Newtown wants to leave. Mostly training on iPad, but I did some shelf stocking, which will be my main. Oh, nice. Fair enough. Fair enough, Black Arrow. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, that's good. We're doing well. Oh yeah, me and Chloe watched the. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We watched the F1 on Sunday. Actually, a relatively decent race compared to previous races. Serie A won by Inter for the first time since 2301. Very nice for them. Well, there was an actual fight for the lead within the first 5 laps, which has more than been in probably the past 6 or 7 races, which is nice. And there was actually some interesting a little. Well, it kind of died for 30 laps, and then it kind of got interesting again. So, but it was, I guess, progress. And then obviously, fucking De Vries is gone. Ricardo's back in. It'd be very interesting to see how he does in that AlphaTauri. Yes. Oh, okay. Now, Barca up first. This is normally we would start here, but we're now we were so quick last time. We've gone. We had a few extra games, but so I might be a little bit late tonight. Wasn't too bad, but it was like 5.5 hours of training with 2 hours chefs. Like, yeah. The first days, like all the training is just a bit very boring a lot of the time, and just like, is this really needed? Arzenese relegated. Wow. Okay, they won the league back in. Oh Christ, when did they win the league? Oh, when did Arzenese win the league? Fuck, 22-48. Oh my god, that's the level we get to sometimes. So I'm like, oh, Arzenese, they won the league recently. That was 50 years ago. Shit. Oh Christ. I actually want to look at this River Rap scouting report. See if. Okay, we're still scouting youth intakes from this year, so we're looking for any players that are of decent quality. We picked up a good few actually so far. Okay, Barcelona, a couple days. Newcastle losing to Liverpool, 3-0. Okay. Excuse me. And of course, if we do get through, hopefully we get through this. We've been really good form. Barcelona, I feel like sometimes they just come out of nowhere. Like, remember that time we lost 4-0 to that? It still shocks me. They say 50 years is recent. That is very true, to be fair. Although, that is like, well, a fifth of the save. Well, no. A sixth of the save nearly now. So, like, we've done 64. How long? Wait, hold on. 64 from 287. Christ alive, how do you even do that now? Oh, I need to do bus stop method. I haven't done bus stop method in a long time. So that's 1. And then, so then you've got 323 left. And then you add 2. And then 428. Then you do 2, 1. Don't know why I'm not using a calculator, but I'm just doing this to prove I can do it. What am I even doing, man? I don't even know. My 19th. Hey, happy birthday for tomorrow, Black Arrow. Have you got anything planned for it? Got my birthday on Saturday and Stag Do. Same. Oh, nice, Wardo. Happy birthday for then as well. Got lots of birthdays in July. Nice. Oh, what the Stag Do? Oh, that'll be fun. What's the Stag Do going to be like? But yes, happy birthday to the both of you. Hold on. So we've done 64 divided by 287. So we've played on stream 22% of this save. So we're getting there slowly. Okay. Carrieri. Ooh, okay. Our backup goalkeeper's out. So hopefully Giuseppe does not go into the local pub for lunch, but not much. Oh, nice. Well, sometimes you want a bit of a low-key birthday, etc. So that's nice, as long as you're having good fun. But nice. Happy birthday for tomorrow. My 23rd Stag Do has been planned shitly, so probably shit, but I'm going to get pissed my 23rd. Ah, I see. I was initially, I'm like, your 23rd Stag Do? That's a lot of Stag Do's. But nice. Hopefully it doesn't go too bad. I understand, like, Stag Do's sometimes do go to shit. Just get pissed. Just get pissed. That's always the answer for things. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this. Barry versus Barca. Giuseppe, Felipe, Somewhere in the Mud V2, Borbos, Troyansky, Bonospetti, Rexudar, Menon, Bogia, MMM, and Hambo. Let's go for it. My main present, a phone of. Oh, nice. Yeah, fair enough. It's when you get to a certain age, it's just sort of like, I'll just have that. Like, you don't really have the presents on the birthday. Like, we'll just get you this because you need it now. We'll call it a birthday present sort of thing. Being pissed will make it fun. Exactly. We're going to go watch the new Mission Impossible movie at some point as well. Ah, nice. Oh, they've got Diego Campo and Bruno Antoniotti and Mehmet Mahamovic. A few former players there. Interesting. waiting for my new PC. You think payday is Friday too? Oh, nice. Nice. Wardo, you can play so much FM there with that. Okay. Mostly because my old one get. Oh, I remember that. Yes, I do remember that, Black Arrow. That's fair enough. Okay. I think my birthday present this year was a linen suit for my auntie's wedding that I had to get anyway. So then my parents were like, well, we'll just buy it for you, and then you can have the suit as a birthday present. It's like, okay. Honestly, I just don't want to play FM on laptop. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, we're in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Us versus Boss. We need a big win here. Big home win is what we needed. No away goals, because remember, away goals do count in FM15. So let's try and not fuck things up, boys. Nice, easy to nil win. Men on, free kick. MMM. Oh, it's a good save from Daluz. Good save. Isn't he like American or something? I don't know. Or is he Colombian or something like that? I always see him at World Cups, I think. Bonaspetti. Hambo. Oh, okay. Daluz. I want to look at him. Daluz. Oh, he is a... Look at that. Straight away. He's 35. Oh, okay. Bars have a chance. Ocampo. Schulz. Boys. Troyansky. Oh, can we win the ball here? Well done, lads. Well done. Yes, get there, Poggia. Yes. Come on, counter-attack. Hambo. Go on, lad. Play MMM. Oh, MMM. Come on, lad. It's not the game for you to have a bad day. To lose with the goal kick. Falls to Rexu Dar. MMM turns his man. He's going to... Oh, he's just missing. Missing the target already. Early. Worries me. Although corner, straight up. Poggia. Back to Menon. Bonaspetti going to shoot from range. He does. It's blocked, though. Bonspetti's tackled, actually. Someone in the Mud V2 with a big challenge there. And Rexudar with a foul. It's not giving me good vibes. FM22... Christ, hold on. That is the last year of FM you can poach players at 15, 16-year-olds for 2 to 5 mil. I don't know. Maybe you can in 23. You just need to find the right players to poach. Hambo. Felipe. Go on. Oh, come on, MMM, man. It just feels like he's not having a good day so far. Felipe plays it in again. Hambo. Poggia! Get in. I haven't got my sounds up. 28th of the season for him. Get in. Yes. Okay, good. Needed. Necessary goal there. Felipe plays it in. Hambo heads on and Poggia at the back post. 1-0. Come on, let's keep going. Let them get panicked and then we keep... Menon! Oh, it's an open goal! How? There's so many blocks. No, it's not the right career move. You have to wait until they turn 18. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Oh, Poggia! Oh, that was a penalty. How did we not score, by the way, there? Menon had an open goal and they just had players in the way to block it. Because the goalkeeper was on the floor. Menon, Felipe... Go on. Hambo! Oh, come on. We're on top of them. We're on top of them at the moment. Let's get this second goal. The second goal's huge. Poggia turns his man. I think that hit. Okay, I think they actually blocked that. Rexudar can keep it in. Poggia. Back to Rexudar. Back to Poggia. Turn your man. Go on. Oh, it's outside of the post. That should have been in, man. That was a clear cut. That was a clear cut chance and they have a free kick. It's the wall. Ooh, that was close from Ocampo. Oh, come on, lads. Rexudar. Poggia. Tackle, but Felipe's there. Hambo pulls it. Oh, come on. Come on, lads. Some of these chances, man, they're just picking the wrong move. Like, why is he shooting from there? Hansen, Menon, good. I was going to say good tackle, but he's fouled him, apparently. We got all the possession. Menon? Oh, it's the wall. Menon again. Back to Bonaspetti. Like, going in at halftime only 1-0 is not what I want to see. I wanted 3 or 4-0. Poggia. Rexudar, go on. Oh, it's his own man, of course. It's one of those days, I feel. Oh, and some more in the Mud V2s missed the challenge, and then... It's an actual joke. An actual joke. He misses the challenge, and then misses the defense. First shot on target of them, of course it was. Look at, like, he misses the header, actually does get back in time, and then just runs past him. I don't know what's he doing, and... Fucking... Giuseppe can't even... dive for the save. Why is he putting his foot out? Okay, we got to score a lot more now. Hambo, Rexudar, Troyansky. Go on, lad. Of course. God fucking damn it, dude. This is not what we wanted. One shot for them on target. 1 goal. It's literally their only chance of the game as well. Well, they had one more, but... Okay, Menon, well done. Then the strikers to sort it out a bit because they haven't been performing today. Rexudar. Let's get 2 before... Another... goal before the half at least. Good. Oh, Emma, man. Come on. Come on. This is bread and butter stuff, man. Bonaspetti from range. MMM. Oh, it's the Ballon d'Or winner. Get in, yes. Ballon d'Or winner, Enrique Felipe. Don't know what he's doing there, but he's got the goal, and that's all that matters. Oh, I thought MMM was going to screw that up again. Bonaspetti into MMM. I thought he was going to shoot, but he plays it well off to the Felipe there. And that's 2-1. I would like at least 3 more, to be honest, to be happy with the result. But you just... Oh, Christ, they've got the ball back. Danger zone, danger zone. Schulz, Troyansky, lovely challenge. Go on, counter-attack now. Poggia. MMM. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Oh, straight at him. MMM's had a really poor game today, I feel. And he might take him off at half-time at this rate. Troyansky. Rake Sudar. Ooh, nearly screws that up, but Bonaspetti does step in and save that. Rake Sudar. Hambo. Cut inside instead. Tries to... Okay. Don't know why we didn't hit Felipe. He was very open on the right. He's very open again, and we're just not hitting them. And Hambo is offside. He's like Vern. He can't stay onside at the moment. Troyansky coming forwards. Lovely run. Holds it up. Plays it MMM. Oh, okay, I've been abusing it. I've been abusing him. That was okay. That was a nice strike, okay? That was a nice strike. Troyansky makes that entirely himself. It's a good strike. It's a very nice strike, although...
Into the danger
Kick off
zone.
highlight. Can we win it, though? Can we win it? We can win it. Go on. If we can get a 4th before the half, this would be fantastic. Although we lost it there again. It's playing the 1v2. Rake Sudar Hambo. Loses it. Rake Sudar. MMM. Oh, he's learned how to score. He's learned how to score, it seems. All the abuse is worth it. I've been abusing it for 39 minutes. And then suddenly he's decided, oh yeah, this is how to play football. And he's no longer coming off at half-time, lads. He's now on a hat-trick. He's up to an 8.7. 4-1 at the half. Okay. I want to keep this going. Keep this level going, lads. MMM, somehow, after all the abuse I've given you, you now got an assist and 2 goals. Maybe he just needed some time to warm up. Opposition. They have switched to a 4-4-2. Oh, they got Gobbo. I forgot about Gobbo. He's really good. I don't know why they didn't start him in the first place. But, okay. Let's go. Come on, lads. Second half. 4-4-2 they've switched to now, so let's just hope that they're a bit more open. But we will see. Hambo coming forwards. MMM. He's got his hat-trick. Well then. That's a danger zone.
Into the danger
That's a nice start, isn't it? For God's sake. 42, 43, 46. How was he not offside, by the way, there? That looked extremely offside. But I'm not going to complain. Although, corner at Barca now. Giuseppe, well done. Well saved. Good stuff. I think that hit one of our players because that doesn't count as a shot on target from them. But we come forward now. Although we've lost it. And Ocampo's there. Ernst. Well done. Scoring on V2. Rake Sudar. MMM. On a hat-trick somehow. Men on. Worst 40 minutes I've seen. And then suddenly pulls it out of the bag for 10 minutes. Oh, Christ. Felipe. That was a huge challenge, actually. They had a good overload for us there. Poggia wins a corner. Okay. Hambo. We're not going to go... We're going weirdly short. Men on. Bonaspetti. They've injured him. Oh, it's a good strike, though, and save from the keeper. And we've got a man down, and they're trying to play on. This is disgusting. Disgusting sportsmanship from Barca. Bonaspetti down with a knock. We'll keep him on for the moment. They've brought on another substitution. Kuhlman. Do we look to bring on a sub yet? Swain V2 is very tired, which is weird. Okay. Another highlight here. Felipe just decides to... What? He just decided to throw it to Barcelona for some unexplainable reason. We nearly give them the ball back. We've somehow worked that out of our own defense, which is incredible. MMM does lose it, though. Menon wins it back. Troyansky loses it again. Menon wins it back again. I don't know what's happening in this highlight, but Poggi is there. Poggi scores. It's 6. That was a very odd highlight. A very odd highlight, but somehow we've scored it. My God. There was Menon actually the king of that highlight. The fact that he won that ball back twice in ridiculous positions. And Poggia, shocking from the goalkeeper, but gets his second and our 6th. And we're doing very, very nicely here. But don't let this drop now, boys. MMM, Hambo. Oh, nearly an own goal. Nearly an own goal. Okay. Can They're saying Bonospetti can shake it off. I'm going to leave things out. I'm just going to... I've sort of come to a conclusion of just leaving things at sometimes. And sometimes if you're scoring goals, just keep things as is. And you'll continue to score. Borbos, Poggia. Unless someone gets really tired. Hambo, you got... MMM. Oh, it's a good save from Daluz. Good save from him. Okay, Hambo to Bonospetti. Back to Hambo. Back to Bonospetti. MMM. Back to Hambo. Lots of passing. Oh, lots of shooting. Oh, it's off the line. Unlucky. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly. Exactly. Men on. Oh, over the bar. Over the bar. Okay. Another long throw. Troyansky. Poggia. Can he get his hat-trick? Oh, Hambo. What are you doing, Hambo? Oh, you completely missed the ball. Hambo. Poggia. Oh, it's off the line again. Poggia. Just get that hat-trick, fella. Someone in 1v2 with a good tackle there. Poggia. Hambo. Oh, okay. Schulz will clear. 10 minutes to go here. Throw in Barca, though. Ernst. Hansen. Borbos will clear. Rexudard clears only to Nzuzi. Hansen. Bonospetti, well intercepted. Rexudard, you're being very scary, though. You're being very scary, and we're giving the ball straight back to them. Borbos with a good win. Everyone's out of position, it feels. Why is Borbos playing left wing at this point? And that's why. That's why. Terrible marking. Tony has been... Yeah, we're supposed to be marking him tightly, but I don't know where the fuck Borbos was going there. Like, why is he out there? Why... Oh, just terrible. Terrible defending. They've had 2 shots on target and scored 2 goals. It is... like, we've won... We're winning by 6... Like, we've scored 6 goals, but we've still got FM'd hilariously. Like, they could easily win the next leg 4-0 and go through because they've scored 2 shots on target. Very annoying. Rexudar, can we get a 7th? A 7th would make me feel better. Rexudar, man, that was going nowhere near the goal. And, oh, Hambo, man, come on. We should be up by more than 6, interestingly. Don't make it 6-3. Don't do it. Oh, well done, Troyansky. Fucking hell. Felipe, can we get one last goal? Hambo, go on. MMM, that was a terrible pull and a terrible touch. Oh my god, don't you dare. Borbos. Oh, they nearly ran into each other. Christ alive. Like, somehow we've won 6-2 and I'm still not happy. Like, that's hilarious. Like, Jesus Christ, lads. Poggia, go on. Oh, wide again. Like, we have had less than 50% shots on target. Like, we've had 41 shots, only 18 on target. I feel like we should be doing better than that. Like, we did have, like, 37 to 59 was our period to score, and we just haven't scored around that. But I guess you can't complain winning 6-2. I will though. I will though. That's because it's the standards are so high. You can complain about that. Okay. Here we go. Let's have a look. Okay. Bonospetti is out, sadly. Let's see how injured he is. Maybe he'll miss the next game, I assume. 5 to 6 days. He might make it, you know. Dominant win for Barry. Okay. 5 to 6. 5. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. We'll have to see, though. Okay, away leg straight away. No, none of this Welsh Cup final bullshit in the middle. We're actually just going to play it straight up. Right after. Okay, let's go. Bonospetti gonna miss it. Levasseur headed for award, Young Player of the Year, and Hambo's worth 61 million at the moment. Got some high values on our players, and this is FM15, so that's like the 100, 200 million realm. Okay. Oh, Sazbo. Of course, I forgot Sazbo's the Romania manager. Oh yeah, we also have the Euros. Oh fuck, Port Talbot haven't done very well there. Port Talbot might not be getting to the final, but Chelsea might be. Interestingly, our boy Bruno Martin's been on loan at Chelsea this year. And I was going to say, has had a fantastic time in Europa League, 14 and 12, but they barely played him in the Premier League, which is very odd. Stoke. Oh, Stoke are fucking it up again. Arsenal within 2 points of them, but we'll see. We'll see. We didn't. I think someone won. I think. Was it Lyon were playing Inter? I think someone won 2-0. I didn't catch it fully where we were looking at it, but I think there was a 2-0 in there, and it was away 2-0, which is not good for whoever was home, which I think was Inter. We will see, though. We play first, though, so we won't know who we're facing in the final, if we make the final, until then. Okay. Let's see. Latanzia wants first team football. Of course you do, fella. Okay. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, 3 days. It's continuing so quick. It's so quick. It's amazing. Oh, bloody hot though. It's been so hot today. Like when I walked the dogs at 7 a.m. it was 18 degrees, and like hot. It's hot in Sweden. That's hot in Sweden. Like, and then it was like 24 later, but it was just like I would be talking very, very short walks. Okay, Barca, Aber, Afilido, Port Talbot. Okay, so hopefully we don't bottle this 4-0 loss. Just get a away goal, lads, and that's the most important thing. I would love to win it, honestly. Winning would be huge because I want to keep this. I want to win every game this year. I want to win every single game because after this away game, we have all home or neutral venues. So theoretically, it'd be a bit easier to win, but we will see. Okay, let's go. Hilariously, those 2 goals we conceded, this is when we restarted. Obviously, we conceded 2 goals and 2 goals there. We haven't conceded 2 goals. I don't know, from December. So since December, these 2 games we played on stream, the only games we conceded 2 goals. Like every other game has been 0 or 1. Like what the fuck? The game's obviously gone. This instance, you're not going to be defending as well as before, because this is ridiculous. I need to see when the last time we conceded 2 was. I just can't believe that 15-0. It is hilarious. Look at that. It's all nils and ones. And 2-2. 3. It was the 3 versus Port Talbot. There we go. Hilariously. Oh, there's. We've conceded over more than 1 goal 4 times this year. Not bad. Oh Christ. Okay. Everyone's already relegated. Shit. Sheffield United and Plymouth go down. Swansea, Bournemouth, Newcastle. There's Gosport Watch. There's Whitehawk Watch. They're all safe, but no final day drama for the Premier League relegation. There still very well could be for the title, but we'll see. Okay, anything? No. Just keep continuing through this. Luton. Putnins. Oh yeah, I forgot Putnins plays for Luton. Okay, excuse me. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got a busy week coming up actually, me and Chloe. We're taking Jake to the vets on Thursday just for a checkup, just to see how he is, and then I've taken the car to the mechanics on Friday. So stuff to do. All square in the Lampard Arena. Okay, and Serralde. Okay, so we have 1 centre back come back from injury and 1 centre back go back into injury, annoyingly. And of course Thursday we got the Euros. I need to make all the badges and stuff for that as well. So just see how that goes. But here we go. Barca away from home. Let's try and not bottle this, please. No bottles. Appreciated, lads. All right. Yeah. Thanks. We agree. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Now, with Bonospetti out, what does the assistant manager say for this kind of game? Let's see what he's suggesting. Leon did win 2-0 over Inter. So most likely, if we get through, we'll be playing Leon. They're saying they might go for 3-5-2, interestingly. They say Bonospetti, yeah. So they bring in Signs instead. They want Reese Hind and Borbos in centre-backs. Okay, Merlo, Valbuena, Jambo, Wardo, Goni, somewhere in the mud, V2. Do I want a defensive centre, like a more defensive midfielder? I don't think I have a more defensive midfielder. Okay, I guess Signs is the one we're going to go with. Jermaine Signs. Tackling 14. You're a... Menon, Borbos, Urbanos Valbuena. We'll go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to give it to Science. We can always bring Valbuena on and see where we go from there. But I think this is what we go for again. Hambo, MMM, Pogia. Maybe... I think we keep Hambo in just because he's been so consistently good. We are favourites hilariously for this game. They're going 3-5-2. They are going for it. So I'm gonna go for it as well. If we get one goal, it's huge, basically. More away goals for us because they have 2 already. If we can match that, we're in the clear. Let's see. We're winning this time. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh shit, I'm still small. I didn't even come out of the small version, so it's okay. Okay. Oh, off the post. Ah, I would have said that would be amazing to start the game with. It was a clear-cut chance, and Hambo does miss it, sadly. So that worries me that he's missed that. I'm like, should I play Jambo instead? Felipe, don't send him off 6 minutes into the game. He's been warned. Okay, so what does this highlight mean then? Campo, Nzuzi, Hansen just beats Felipe. Oh, of course, Sainz has now injured himself, so he'll be coming off no matter what. Hambo, MMM, into Felipe. Oh, and he's... Hambo, man. I decided to start you today, despite your pretty poor performance in the last game, and you've absolutely shit the bed again, somehow. And how's he onside? Hold on. How was he onside? I think he was literally on the halfway line, and so, for some reason our defenders weren't marking. So we've now had 2 shots, 2 clear-cut chances that Hambo's both missed. Fuck's sake, lads. Could have been 2-0 up. Giuseppe, lovely clearance, although Pogia should win that. Felipe does intercept. Hambo, mate, you got to... Hambo, man, you got to do something today. Signs, MMM. Felipe. Go on, pull it back. Oh, don't shoot there, man. Don't shoot. You're supposed to be a fullback. It's cleared at the front post. Ugh. This is one of those games, man. They've got to keep keeping the highlights. Kuhlman. Good. Okay, counter. Signs. Go. Pogia. Play it forward. Yes, MMM. Oh, it hits. Hambo, you got to finish that. You... Hambo, I'm going to take you off for 20 minutes, man. 4 clear-cut chances we've had. He's missed again. Are you joking? He's playing against us. He is literally playing against us. I've never seen this. How bad is he? What is his rating? He's on a 6.5 still. How is he still that highly rated? He's missed 3 clear-cut chances. What are you doing, Hambo? MMM. Oh, MMM's missed it. We had 5 clear-cut chances. 5! We haven't even got any on target. It's not even like the goalkeeper saved them. We've just missed them all. We've just missed every clear-cut chance. It's like the game is like, oh yeah, that's like a 0.7 XG shot. Missed the target. My God, I think Hambo's broken. I think so. I think I'm broken from watching it. My God. Like, we should... How? How are we not at least 1 up here? 5 clear-cut chances. Oh. Hambo. Come on, man. Got to do something here. Pulls it back to Pogia. Oh, at least Pogia's hit the target. Fuck me, man. The lose goes long. It's headed clear, but straight to Pinga. I think we had a Pinga at one point when I was at Haverfordwest. He was Brazilian-Polish in the end, because I sent him to Poland to get his nationality, because I used to have a Polish affiliate rather than Serbian, because they're 3 years as well. Yeah, Hambo's now on a 6.2. I think he was so shit so early, they couldn't give him a bad rating, because it was too early in the game. So now he's got it, but... Oh, MMM. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fuck me, man. I was like, what the fuck? Come on. Oh, thank God. Like, huge mistake for Barca. What does MMM... What's he doing? What's he doing? He was waiting for the goalkeeper to take it from him. Oh, my God. Christ alive. Oh, Hambo. Okay, just nowhere near even anyone, mate. Signs, Menon. Hambo again. Can you do something? No. Loses it again. Menon. Hambo again. No, okay. Pogia. That's more on Pogia than you. Oh, 666. The devil. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. And I'm going to take off you for Valbuena. I'm going to take off you for Jamba because you have been... I don't think I've seen a player miss 4 clear-cut chances that early in a game. Just every chance. This is just crappiness from both sides. Pretty much. To be fair, Barca have not even been in the game. We have just missed so many chances. We could easily be 4-5-0 up at this point. But for some reason, our strikers have decided not to score. And the defenders are deciding not to defend again, as Ernst has scored now 3 goals versus us. Their second shot on target of the game. Like, Reece Hine, mate, where's the defending from us? Honestly? 6.4 for him now. Like, where's the defense gone? Like, we might lose our winning streak from this. MMM. Jambo. Okay. Sure. Lose the ball. Valbuena wins it back. Men on. Jambo, can you do a bit better than Hambo? He's lost it already, but he hasn't missed the target yet. Felipe, MMM, Jambo hits the... blocked. Felipe also blocked. And they're going to counter us here? Oh, Felipe, good tackle. Taking a knock, we should be able to shake it off. Okay, throw into Barca. Are we going to lose this game? I'll be very sad if we lose this game. Sudar, Poggia, counter-attack. Come on, lads. It's a 3-on-3, basically, every time we actually counter-attack. So, like, we should be getting more chances to score. Okay, highlight over somehow. Reece Hine, Troyansky. Poggia. Back to Troyansky, a lovely ball back. Troyansky, back post, Jambo! Over the bar. Come on, lads. Okay. Troyansky, long throw to Sudar, who just runs into a player and loses it. Although, they've actually got rid of it there. Pingo does well. And they're actually going to... Oh, my God. Reece Hine, actually with a good tackle there, but hits it straight to him. And then it just keeps falling to Barca. Ocampo does shoot wide. Okay. Half an hour to go here. Pirulito. Did I loan him? Maybe I did. Scholes. Oh, he's lost it, though. Jambo. Sudar coming forwards. Poggia puts it way wide. Our strikers today, man. They are allergic to the net, man. Absolutely allergic to it. Felipe. Sudar. Felipe. Jambo. MMM. Oh, come on. Fantastic save from the keeper, but like, Jesus, boys. Buena. Poggia. Oh, to lose with another big save. Benzema is crap on 15. Only 12 goals in 29. Oh, no. How old is he in FM 15? Oh, come on, lads. Okay, they make another change. Antonini playing left wing? Okay. Odd. 22 assists. That's not too bad. Well, that's nearly a goal or assist every game. Like, that's not... Well, no, sorry. That's more than a goal or an assist a game. Like, that's crap. Oh, he's offside. Thank God. Long throw Troyansky. 26. Fucking hell. Don't realise how old it is now. Ball in. It's cleared. Valbuena. Of course Valbuena tries to shoot. Why would I even think any different? Poggi is on a 6.2. So Poggi's had a shit shocker as well. MMM. Oh my God, Jambo. It's a 2-on-2. Gives it to Poggi, who just literally runs into... that just sums us up in this game. Like a 3-on-2, and we just end up kicking it directly at them. Goni, come on, mate. You can come on and maybe score. Felipe, it's a great ball. No one was even there. They've given it to us. What are we doing? What are we doing up top? Like, are you kidding? Jesus Christ. Goni. Oh, fuck me, man. Just come back off, mate. Just come back off. Like, fucking hell. Like, I know we're winning, but I wanted to win every game this year. And we're not going to because our strikers have decided to miss every fucking chance possible to man. Troyansky loses. We were actually going to draw this game after having 28 shots, 11 on target, 8 clear-cut chances, and we're going to draw 1-1. Oh, just because they've scored fucking 3 shots from 4, 3 goals from 4 shots on target, pretty much. Sudar. Troyansky. Unless, Goni! Get it in! Yes! I was raging for nothing. Typical Smori, just raging, and then we score in the 91st. Oh, Troyansky into Goni. And the winning streak continues. Christ alive, how difficult was this game, man? It wasn't like, stress-wise, it wasn't difficult because we were going through. We knew we were. But You got to add. Oh my Christ alive! We're through to the Champions League final, but my God, the strikers had a shot. 6.1, 6.2. I need to actually have a word with them and be like, look, lads, that was disgusting. What the fuck happened in that second leg? Like, Jesus. Like, we could have won that by like a ridiculous amount. Only the discipline player for poor performance. Same with you, Poggia, mate. Shocking performances up top in a Champions League semi. Like, oh my God. Right then. Whew. What do they agree? Signs injured for 2-3 days. Not too bad. He didn't. Okay, squad. I just can't believe that. How many chances we had. I don't even know what the record for goals is in a Champions League season. Because if we had actually scored as many as we probably would be on course for it. Records. Most goals is 60 from Haverfordwest. Teams. Most team goals. Oh! We would have broken it if we'd actually scored a normal amount of goals. We've got a final to get 3 goals and break the record. Because obviously we did score 22 goals in one leg. Okay, we were close last year as well. We've been close before. We've got 58 before. So we just need to win, but we need to score 3 goals in the final and we can do it. But we play Lyon, so who knows if we'll actually be able to do that based on that semi-final performance. Oof. Okay, Aberystwyth in 7 days now. We continue till that. We wait for the Lyon. Imagine if you lose 4-3. Oh, God, can you imagine? Break the record and then lose it. Okay. We could have broken it in that game so easily. So easily. Like, most normal, like, 95% of the time, that's like a 5-6-1 win. But for that one, it was just 2-1 in the 91st minute. We were very lucky, to be fair, though. Tova relegated from the Serie A. Oh, Christ, though. Christ. Where are you with the Real Madrid save then, Duck God? What point are you at? You restarted another FM15 save? Like, I don't know what the timeline is now on Duck God saves. Oh. Okay. Anything of any interest? No, we just continue through. First season. Oh, okay. What's Chelsea lose. Oh, Chelsea lose on away goals. Okay. And what? Oh my God, did Port Talbot with a 4-0 comeback. Ruben Silva, Coops, and Letellier with the goals, and it's Sporting versus Port Talbot. This is the first time in a long time we've seen a Welsh club in a Europa final. Pretty much since 96 with ABBA back-to-back losing. Nice. Why are you doing a new one with Real Madrid then, Dark God? Okay. Oh, Barry to play Lyon in the final. I assumed as much. Secret. Oh, okay. Yeah, they won 3-0. They won 5-0 in aggregate. The top goal scorers are kind of dominated by us, though, hilariously. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can hear Jake drinking, but he's drinking a good little bit of water. Oh, okay. Us versus Lyon. When was the last time we faced Lyon? Loads throughout the years. Loads. Apologies for the yawning. When was the last time we found him in the final? 2300. What was that one? Oh, there's the... There you go. Bear with me, my best performer. Nice. 6? Well, that was 6... Oh, wait, what? That was 6-1 versus Monaco. This is... 3-0 versus Lyon. Valbuena, Rake Sudar, and Merlot. All 3 players are still here, interestingly. If not for constant 1 week to a month injury. Oh, yeah. Slightly injury prone. Okay. Oh, our under-19s are in the semi-finals of the under-19 Champions League, which is nice. Oh, did I press processing too? Hopefully just the next day. But, yeah, we are the next day. Okay, we've still got a few days until ABBA. And then we got the Welsh Cup final versus Lido. And then we have some... Well, I think we're Port Talbot then. And then we've still got another 3 games to go. We might be late on this one, you know? I don't know. We'll have to see, though. It's all about finding the balance of how long it takes to get through like the end of the season and where we should stop. I think I probably started. Maybe I shouldn't have done the Welsh Cup final. I should have done the league game, but we'll see. It's just there's long breaks in between. If they were close together, it'd be fine. But although a week continuing on FM in this computer is pretty easy now. Real Madrid have won La Liga for the first time in over 50 years. Huge. My goodness. And then the Premier League will go down to the final day between Stoke and Arsenal. Stoke play Arsenal. Oh my God, maybe we have to watch that, you know. I think we have to watch that. That's Stoke versus Arsenal. Champions Angers complete the treble. Angers win for a 5th time in a row. But Stoke versus Arsenal for the title at Arsenal. A draw or a win for Stoke gets it, but a win for Arsenal at home. Oh my goodness me! Now that's a final day drama. My goodness me. Okay. Go Aberystwyth at home should be a walkover. However, we do say these things. Here is the record. His record so far. This is Bale. Oh, bloody hell. 24, 15 assists. Not bad at all. In the league's even better. Jesus. Okay. I think I got relegated, obviously, there. Baracaldo relegated. Oh, yes. Ferit Fidan. This guy looks very good, actually, for centre-back. How much do they want for him? 350k. I'll take that every day of the week. And also this guy, Udo. I'll leave that. This is and injuries. Oh Christ! Stubbed toe, shin splints, thigh strain, twist ankle, cashed leg. Oh my God, that's a good amount already. Okay. Oh, I should have given it to 2308, but it's all right. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Let's continue. Okay, and 18 inbox. I was wrong. Director Footballs do transfers on the game. Do they actually? Ah, have they been doing it for you then? Do we do Director of Football Challenge? I think Director of Football Challenge would be so fucking difficult, especially this far in the save. They offer contracts too. Oh, okay. It would be so difficult, wouldn't it? I feel like it would just fuck us completely. Okay, so only signed Vela so far. Oh my goodness. I'm going to drop Hambo for Goni. Reward him for winning us the game there. Catania. I don't know why they want to keep playing Nick Kit. Drop him there. Merlo, you can play for Felipe. Swap you like that. Nirvana, you should probably play actually as well. There we go. We'll go with this and see how this goes. I'm still on the small screen. I keep forgetting to come back to the big screen, but we're just flying through these games. Diaby playing up top for them. You got to be kidding playing for them. Christian Wirtz playing for them. Who else have they got? They got Moez Kern on the bench. There's a guy on YouTube that does Director of Football saves every year. Does it? Well, I know Clates has been doing his new Director of Football one. Cost me 13 millish. Oh wow! Back in the day when Vela was like a hot European prospect rather than just MLS. All I know Carlos Vela now for is LA in MLS. Like, okay, attacking and off we go straight into the league game. Second to last league game. Come on, boys. Better performance on the finishing front today. We have three new starting strikers, so you'd hope they can do all right. Although Nirvana didn't have the best of times last time, did he? But we'll see. We will see. Okay, Merlo. The men on. Troyansky tries a shot, but it's blocked. Ball in from Wardo. Jambo. Oh, saved and then blocked. Okay. Catanillo. Merlo. Oh, okay. Was it the head coach series? Oh, who is it then? Who's this guy? Haven't heard of this before. That's pretty cool. I wonder how they go. How do they go? Okay, Goni, Troyansky, Jambo. Oh, 2 clear-cut chances already. I don't think we've had 2 clear-cut chances. It doesn't really feel like that, but Troyansky tackled in the box. Load FM. Oh, okay. I've heard of Load FM. I didn't know that he did those. Interesting. I'll have to check them out. Okay, come on, boys. Jambo. Could be one of those 3 clear-cut. I think those count as clear-cut chances sometimes, and I don't think they really should count, to be honest with you. However, the game is telling me I've had 3 clear-cut chances and not scored yet, which means I can complain. Troyansky long throw in. Jambo. It's saved, and it's back in again. I feel like all of our strikers have forgot how to score for some reason. I don't know, but like, what's going on? Wardo again. Jambo again. Goni? Goni's blocked, saved by the keeper again. 4 clear-cut chances now. How many times? How many times do we need to shoot to score? God damn it, man. Merlot coming forwards. Merlot still coming forwards. Okay, it was an attempt at the ball into the box, but it's fallen out to Menon. Wardo, Jambo, Goni. That's 5 clear-cut chances now, saved by the keeper. Goni's on a 6.4. Nirvana's on a 6.4. Basically, Director Football does everything he can possibly do, and Load FM only does matches, tactics, training, and maybe board. Okay, nice. And now Goni's injured. Okay, fantastic. Well, I was going to sub him anyway because he was being shit, but fucking hell. Not fucking happy, lads. Bring on Poggier as well. Just for God's sake, lads. Stop being shit. Oh. I don't know what's happened. We've been playing so well, and the strikers. Oh, beautiful Poggier. Obviously, me telling him he was fucking shit last game is your caps keep. No. Black Arrow is part of the. Oh, what is it called? Caps Lock cult or whatever it is. It's very, very long ago that this happened, and fair play to Black Arrow. They've kept it up this long. It's been months. Okay, they have changed formation actually. So we're going to mark up Moez Kern, who's now playing right wing. Troyansky goes long. Okay, Troyansky, Poggier. Oh, nearly. It does worry me for the final. Like, who do I start in the final? Because you can't trust any of these guys anymore. All in, it's cleared. Catanillo. Merlot. Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save. Oh, we got an ad starting. Apologies for the ads for any normal viewers. We're mid-game, but Catanillo. I snooze it. I can snooze. Hold on, I'm going to snooze it. Snooze. I pressed the snooze button, and it didn't work. It just didn't work. The snooze button just was like, nah, we're not fucking. We've started your ad already, mate. Oh, there's a goal. Oh, Jambo gets his goal. He's only his 16th of the season. He's really not been scoring much this year. My goodness me. Jambo gets to it. Something wrong. Give it another try. Maybe that's because my snooze did work. I don't know. But that's 2-0, and hopefully should be us in the clear. But, although, kickoff highlight.
Into the danger zone.
Barry, Moez Kern. Oh, well. So, yeah, my director offered a 31-year-old Pepe a 3-year deal, 170k a week. Whew. Not what you want to see. Jambo, Merlot. Oh, it's a good save. Good save. Tom Wardo. Jambo. Okay. Cleared. Porras. Troyansky. Good tackle. Severino. Diaby. Man, you got to be kidding. Barry. You really should be playing for us, mate. Oh, well, what a bottle. But you got to be kidding. He's got to do better there. You got to be kidding. He's got to do better there. Okay. Hugh Griffiths comes on for them now. What's this? Another winger. Okay. And they have a left back on that I haven't marked up. Interesting. Go. Severino, long throw. Cleared. I'm topped by 2 points. Oh, I assume over Barcelona. How many games in are you? Diaby, great run, but good save by Giuseppe, to be fair. And Swindon V2 nearly screws that up as well. They've suddenly decided to start playing football, it feels like. It feels like they're like, okay, but Aberystwyth are now going to be scoring soon. 2 games behind. 2 games. Oh, you're 2 games behind with 2 points clear. Very nice then. My goodness, a lot more sort of clear than I thought. 18 games later. Okay, nice. Nearly halfway. Okay, last 5 here. Menon. puts it wide. Wardo. Of course Wardo's tired, so we're on Sally for him. 3 minutes added time, and then we get through that. Another win in the books. First half was not fun. Where's the free-flowing 15-0 games that we were seeing beforehand? I'm very pleased with how we played, lads. Okay, continue. 127 goals this year in the league. Very, very nice. Normally, you'd be like, oh, that's loads. But compared to last year, we're miles down. Okay. Let's see. Have 13 better goal difference. Nice. Let's rest everybody up. 31 players called up for international duty. Who's this? Oh, Christ. This is the under-19 championships or something like that. Anyone that actually plays for us? No, I don't think so. Thank God. Wardo on form. Nice. Okay, now Welsh Cup time. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I can actually... Hold on. There we go. I'm actually big again. Oh, apologies. God, it's been a long day. 13 to 21. 7. It's only 8 days. Wow, it's actually a normal... I already won 4 trophies. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that one. My goodness, I forgot. He thinks Ronaldinho is a world-class player already. Holy shit. Did I just see that correct? He has been developing really well, but... It's a world-class player, or to be fair, he's absolutely smashing it on his... Like, every time I get a report from him, it's like he's getting incredibly good. Like, to be fair, as a centre-mid attack, that is disgusting. That is honestly, like, improve is like... His stamina's a bit... His physicals are a bit poor, honestly. But my good God. Like, Christ alive, what a player. Fidam will sign for us. Lovely stuff. Still have the Spanish Cup and UCL to go for. And the league. But that's mental. What a boy. Of course. Look, you drop a stinker like that and you're like, oh, you're not playing me enough. I'm like, well, the last game is the fucking reason why, mate. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Let's go. If we win the Champions League, though, this could be the chance where we get this. Hopefully, should be the year they accept it, but I don't know. Lorient relegated. Okay. Levasseur injured, 3 weeks out. Annoyingly. Remember, old FMs are well known for what? There's our final league game. Port Talbot. 2 more domestic wins, and then it's just the Champions League final to win. It's a perfect year. Scouting. You lose a player. You lose and a player demands a new contract. Oh yeah. Well, no, it's the times where remember when we were doing Barrier back in the day before we were like really high rep and we won the Champions League, and then like 4 players came to the game afterwards and were like, I want to go to this team that we beat in the final, and then 2 others were like, we want to go to this team. Oh, Hambo injured for 9 to 11 days. Interesting. And they're like, I want to go to this team you beat in the quarterfinals. So I was like, what the fuck? We just won the Champions League final. Like, why? And it's all about like reputation and stuff like that, isn't it? So now not really. They don't really do that, to be honest. None of the big players do that. Some of our secondary players do that, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Good stuff. And that, 3,500 for Barry. Very nice. Cool. Okay. Send assistant for that one. Go. Okay, cool. Vaguely, yeah. Okay, Merlot's not happy. Sorry, Merlot. Vaguely, only Spain is playable, but every other vanilla league are on view only, and all players loaded. Oh, okay, so you'll have lots of players at least. Just the teams won't move around. Then we got Arsenal Stoke as well. I forgot about that. Arsenal Stoke will be an interesting one. Excuse me. I just Went. Oh, Christ. My brain's just jelly at this point, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. Come on. Come on. It's now starting to slow down for some reason. It's like, yeah, we're going to slow down now. Even the new PC can't handle us. But here we go. 23. Do anything of any news? No. Western Africa? No. No news there. We should actually look at the transfer list. See who's transfer listed towards the end of this year. See who might be available in the summer. But, okay. Here we go. Welsh Cup final time. We're going. Oh, we got Wembley. Oh, okay. We're Wembley as well. Interesting. Okay. They want Poggia playing and Jambo. Okay, makes sense. We're in the Mud V2 on the bench. Wardo, Valbuena. No strikers on the bench, which does worry me. I guess Goni. Goni. I guess you've been terrible, but... Well, Wardo technically can play there, but I'm going to put him there instead. Goalkeeper, I'm going to put Merlo on the bench instead. And we're going to go with this, I think. Ball boss resigned. Yep, let's go. Also refuse to speak to players when they request it. I decline. I wonder what that does. I wonder what that does for like team morale and stuff. Are you not going to get sacked? Oh Christ! Look how many former players there are playing for Lido. Let's just hope we can have a good win here, not lose the Welsh Cup out of nowhere. We've beaten Lido a good few times this year already, but okay, Peter Helms as well, Antonio, so many former players. Okay. Lots of former players we didn't even sign to them. Well, Ramirez was one, but okay. There we go. On off we go. Welsh Cup final time. Let's go. Come on, boys. Big game. Don't want to I don't mind as much losing the loss in a league game, but in a final, trophy silverware. If I keep winning, I'll be fine. True. Bonospetti going forwards. Oh, loses out though there, and Lido could counter here. They could counter here. They are countering here. Great save, Giuseppe. From Senel, of course, former player of ours, and Felipe. It's a terror. Can't even beat the first man, and we have a counter-attack ourselves here. MMM, great ball. Rake Sudar cuts inside. He's gone all the way. Just poor ball in the end. Poor choice. Okay, that worries me, though, that chance. Although this... Oh, Poggi, should have challenged for that. These early chances for Lido are scaring me slightly. Although we've won it back. Menon. Rake Sudar. Loses out again. Ramirez... Or Troyansky, yes, okay, cuts out again. Borbos, Felipe. Coming forward, lovely. Can put a ball in now. He does. Oh, Rake Sudar, mate. Shocking finish there, shocking finish. Got to get it on target from there at least, and they've won the ball back. Bonospetti nearly wins it back. Troyansky does win it back. And on Rake Sudar. Go on, you got Felipe on the right. Poggi has come inside. Into MMM. Into Jambo. And Pineda with a big save. Probably was going wide anyway, but got the corner at least. Into Jambo from the corner. Menon. Bonospetti. Oh, and Pineda is forced to make another save here. At least we're a bit more on target this time. 4 shots on target already, which is nice, but just so close from Jambo. Hits the post that time instead. Menon. Shoots again. Lots of shots. We're getting a lot of shots off, and they're actually more on target, which is good. But still, we just need them to go to the back of the net. Troyansky tries to shoot and is blocked. Poggia. Menon. Back to Bonospetti. Rake Sudar. Poggia tackled. Rake Sudar. And he put it way wide. Rake Sudar has not been the best finishing today, though. Should have had 2 shots. That should have been on target. The first one was the real one that should have been on target. That could have been a goal. But a 131 from 35. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all for a first season. But although you are Madrid with Bale and Ronaldo and Benzema. So Poggia should finish that. Poggia, man. What you doing? What you doing, fella? That one can't go in. Oh, Viva La Corona. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? How are you? Okay, Troyansky tries to play the ball forwards, but a shocking ball. Poggia. Oh my god, it's the same thing over and over again. We just all the chances in the world. Yet Kiriner, yes. from Kiruna. How's it going, man? How are you? I'm living in very, very northern Sweden. Oh, Christ. Oh, my... What a save, Giuseppe! Giuseppe! Reese Hind absolutely screws him over, and somehow he saved that. They've had 3 clear-cut chances, Lido, from their 3 shots, and somehow Giuseppe saved them all. That was incredible. We should be down without it for him, but also our strikers still are refusing to score, annoyingly. It's very annoying. Come on, boys. Can we actually, like... Ugh. How random that I was in Abisko today then. Were you? Oh, wow. Are you holidaying up here? Or what? That's mad, though. It's only about an hour down the road. Well, up the road. That's incredible, man. How was it? Oh, Poggia. It's interesting that you're going to Abisko. I don't know why you're in Abisko. But Abisko is normally winter travel due to Northern Lights. Now I live in Norway. Ah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. That makes more sense because I'm like, people do not go to Abisko normally unless it's for Northern Lights. And seeing as the sun hasn't set in about 2-3 weeks, like, yeah, cheapsness candy one. Ah, yes, makes sense, makes sense. Where do you live in Norway? I assume near the border. If you're going to Abisko, that's cool, man. That's awesome. Bonaspetti, go on, lad. Sudar, MMM. Oh, there's two in quick succession. Poggy and MMM get themselves on the score sheet. And we're in control. About an hour north. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, does that mean you're more north than me then? It must do, I'd assume. Nice. For meeting people that are more north than me is rarity nowadays. It's everyone's like, oh, like it's like they talk about Sweden, be like, oh, the north. And then I'm like, is it the north though? Because they'll say something like, oh my god, it's really northern. I'm like, oh, that's 4 hours south of me. That's not very northern then. But nice, man. What have you just lived there all your life and you working there? I'm up here for work as well, doing a PhD. So that's what brings me to Kiruna. 4 hours. That's so long. 4 hours to fucking Luleå, the closest civilization within Sweden for us. Well, my university's there. My actually, like, the home university is 4 hours away. Okay, half an hour gone now. We're feeling better because we're 2-0 up, but also the finishing has not improved that much. Bonaspetti, lots of highlights, just not many goals. That's nothing. Yes, lift it. Oh, nice. Rixidar, Poggia, MMM. Oh, we've been here 2.5 years now, so we're into our third summer now. Third summer. We're about to go into our. Well, we came in like we're going to go into our 4th winter hilariously because we joined like midwinter. But yeah, it's been nice and hot today, nice and warm. Thankfully, the mosquitoes haven't been as bad this year. Poggia, Felipe. Go on, lad. Felipe. Oh, champ, man. Come on, what you doing, fella? What you doing? Right. Half time, 2-0 up. Very nice, but really, just not happy with them. I don't know. Not happy. But that's awesome, man. That's awesome. It's nice to meet another fellow northern. Well, I'm not really. I'm sort of just living here. How are you finding the winters? Well, they've been getting better, honestly. They have been getting warmer. The first winter we were here, we came up here in December when we moved here, before Brexit, because I'm British, and they needed me out before I became non-EU. So we came just like 13th of December, and that first winter was cold. Like to be fair, I quite like snow, and I prefer the cold to the heat, so I don't mind it as much. But that was certainly the coldest winter. And then every winter since then has got warmer. Like this past winter was crazy. Like we had actual rain and like above 0 temperatures in February, which is unheard of. Like the first time the first winter, I don't think it went above 0 until like April. Like normally it was sort of like once you hit November, December, it's not going above 0 until April. And then also we didn't get snow until like November, and normally it starts in like end of August. So it was really, really warm summer actually. And then we had snow on June 1st this year. So it's all over the place, but Curran is cold as fuck, to be fair. Yeah, it is. It is. We only had like a couple days below -30, -35, when before we used to get like weeks of it. Although my fiance, she works out in like in tourism in like a camp, and they got to like -40 out there because it's out in the like the wilderness, I guess. You can say what you want about global climate change, but something is definitely it's definitely warming up here. Like it's screwing with the weather, because it was hilarious. Because the first winter we got here, we talked to the locals. They're like, oh yeah, this is probably about half as much snow as last time, which was like, holy shit. You kind of forget how crazy. Like, we've become very accustomed to it, just how much snow there is and like how cold it is. But also it's a dry cold, so you kind of become accustomed. Well, it's easier to handle as long as you wrap up. Like, we've got good ski boots and good coats and hats and gloves and stuff. Like most winters, like all winter, I've never wore thermal. Like, I wore thermal in my first winter, and then I stopped wearing thermals. So like, I don't need them. I just wear trackies. And I wear a t-shirt and then a coat over the top of it, and I'm fine. I'm that shorts all winter guy. Oh, I couldn't do shorts. I've done I can do like tracksuit bottoms, and the tracksuit bottoms are better than jeans because they create an air pocket. If you wear jeans, it's so tight into you, it's colder. But I couldn't do shorts. I'm not that hard to go out in -30. Also, we've got dogs, so I do have to go out walking them for like half an hour. So I'm like, yeah, I'd rather wrap up. There's some very good shots, especially when you have to go out in a snowstorm, of like my entire beard just being a snow beard, which is quite cool. Poggia. Oh, he seals the game 3-0 in the 83rd minute. I'm a shorts all year person, but it's a lot warmer in winter here in England. That's true, Blacker, but also at the same time, it's a lot damper in England. So actually, it's a lot colder sometimes, I think. Because I kind of associate probably about 0 in the UK to around -10 in Sweden, or in Kiruna at least, because it's so dry here. It's not cold to the bone. Like, it's cold, but you don't feel damp and all that. Like, and the same in the summer. Like, the summer in England is so sweaty. Oh my god, it's 4-0. You love to see it. Jambo gets a fourth. All 3 strikers have scored. But yeah, it feels so much. You sweat. Like, it was hot. It was the same temperature here and there, but I was sweating so much more in the UK. Also, it's to be fair, we have a nice flat where it's like half underground, so it stays really cool in the summer, which helps. But the freezer in Sainsbury's is like -30. I barely felt it. Gee, I used to work in the fridge all the time in M&S, like, and the freezers and stuff. The freezer was cold. We hardly get snow here these days. Yeah, there was a period where the UK didn't get any snow, and then recently it did get a bit, but I don't know what it was like recently. Yeah, I live by the coast. We rarely get below -20, but it's so much colder than the cold. Yeah. No, it's you have like the wind and stuff. Like, a lot of the time, it's like we don't have super winds, so it's not too bad. But when the winds get up, that's when it gets really, really cold, and it's a lot more dry, even with the wind. Obviously, you've got the coast, so it's a lot damper. So I can imagine that sucks. But yeah, Kiruna gets very... But the thing is, though, sometimes, like, I think our first summer, we got up to 35 degrees in the summer. Like, it's such a crazy temperature swing. Like, it was literally like a 70-degree temperature swing between summer and winter, which is mental. But yeah, no, I like the snow, actually. So I like the snow and the cold. Not too bad. Although once you get to something, you go, oh my god, this is what it was like. And it's nice to not to have to spend 15 minutes defrosting your car every morning and having to drive in it. You kind of get used to driving, like, bit of skids every now and then. You're like, oh, okay, yeah. The difference is humidity is terrible in the UK, and the houses. Yeah, that is a big thing. The UK houses are built primarily to keep heat in, which is not good for global warming. Very typical for the inlands. Okay, I see. Okay, we win the Welsh Cup very nicely. And now on to the last league game we go. And then we got the Champions League final to play. Oh, someone else got sacked. We were following there. Plus, we're a little island, which seems to make it worse. Yeah, no. But yeah, no, it's nice to them up here. I'm sad you have a new goalkeeper now. Why is that, Wilsonia? You're sad Camacho's left? Not just we got Giuseppe and Carrieri. Although Carrieri's injured at the moment. Oh, there was this goalkeeper I'm looking at from, where was he? Santos. They wanted too much money last time, but I need to see. So you're there for the Mines of the Rockets. The Rockets. I am doing a PhD in, well, asteroids rather than rockets. I don't actually take part in the rocket launches or anything like that. I'm just part of the university space campus people, so I'm just researching asteroids. Well, asteroid surfaces more specifically. Oh, you're the fucker that tried to start a war a few weeks ago. No, that wasn't me. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. I just, all I get is I get some metal rods and I go boop, 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 into some material and I go, oh, that was this hard. That was that hard. That's the extent of what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I didn't start nothing. Okay, goalkeeper. Well, where's this goalkeeper I was looking for? He was like 17. Maybe he's 18 now. There you are. David Luiz, I should have remembered. He looks ridiculously good. 28 million though. Barcelona and AC Milan are in for him, sadly. So I was at the both the most and least interesting sounding page. It's hilarious because I can say like this, all it is sticking a little metal rod into the ground, and then I can go like, oh yeah, but I went and did parabolic flights in collaboration with the Japanese Space Agency. Like, it's kind of like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I did submit an abstract as well, so I might be going to San Antonio in October. Okay, here we go. Arsenal versus Stoke. Final day Premier League drama. Stoke are top. Arsenal are second. Arsenal are at home, but need to win the title, to go back-to-back. And Stoke lost the title on the final day last year to Arsenal. If you remember, was it? No, it wasn't Stoke. It wasn't Stoke. It was Sheffield United, but Stoke did bottle it pretty badly. But let's go. Arsenal are favourite to the 4-4-2. Andre Dubois playing for them. Oh my God, he's 29. I forgot about him. Ah, okay. And, oh yeah, we did sell Israel Velasquez. Davidovic is our player we've loaned to them, actually. They got Grippo. Anyone else we know? Anyone else we know here? Not really, but let's go. Let's see. Blue for Stoke and red for Arsenal. Everything else has been kind of settled. That's a table enough. It is very much... Well, the table in 2304 is rather different from the tables we see these days. To be fair, this is actually quite a normal-looking table, seeing as Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool are top four. Like, we've seen it before where it's like Stoke, Stockport, Reading, Barnsley. And oh my God, how has Willems not scored there? How has he not scored? That was an open goal pretty much for them. Ooh, Stoke basically just need the draw, but I think Arsenal are going to be going for it this game. Dahl coming forwards. Pascual. Back to Assar. Udo. Dahl. Willems. Oh, it's another big chance. It's saved by De Giorgio. Arsenal very much on top early on here, but Stoke just need to sort of ride the storm for the first 10-15 minutes, because Arsenal, of course, were always going to come quick out the blocks. But can Stoke sort of just sort of weather the storm, handle it, maybe do some counter-attacks? No! Oh, that's a terrible mistake. A terrible mistake. 6 minutes in, and Willems has put Arsenal in front and top of the league. What is he doing here? Oh, Grippo, mate. It's FM15 match engine drop. De Giorgio doesn't even do anything because it was a pass back. Can't be doing that in a title finale. You cannot. You cannot. Oh, and Stoke might be bottling it yet again. Oh my Christ. Last year, Arsenal were third going into the title fight. Chelsea and Sheffield United, who interestingly are relegated now. Sheffield United, I think, went into the day second place last year and now have relegated. But they both lost and Arsenal won to win the title. Arsenal in the league final last day again. Literally. There's a specialty of theirs is to win it on the final day after not being top. Now 4 points ahead with 3. Very nice. Oh, God. Oh, and Arsenal come forwards again. Oh, it's a good save. How far from the world record now? And also, what happened to Manchester? Oh, hello, DW. We are about 100 and... Wait, what are we at now? We're at what are we, 287 years? Wait, 287 years? Yeah, 287 years. We've got 416 to go. 13, 29, 129 years to go, I think. Something like that. And Manchester United are in League One currently. But I'll show you League One after this Premier League final day, because I haven't looked at it since we last checked. So we'll have to see. But here we go. Stoke coming forward. Davidovic, Sanka, they've had nothing. Okay, they've given the ball away. They've had nothing this game. They are not showing that they are Premier League sort of champions worthy, as Arsenal shoot again hilariously. Wait, okay, there has been another goal. I was going to say, there's been only 2 goals in the entire first 20 minutes of the Premier League final day. Interesting. Everyone just doesn't care. Everyone's on the beach pretty much, because all the relegation things are finished. I think maybe Chelsea-Liverpool, could that be? Oh, Chelsea-Liverpool actually could be, depending on the goal difference. It would have been nice if mate, imagine if Chelsea and Liverpool had actually been a bit more closer. We could have been amazing. Wait to see what happened to Leeds. Oh, I don't know where Leeds are at the moment. I don't know if they're in the leagues or not, or if they're non-league. Chadov, Davidovic. Oh, it's a huge chance for Stoke. Maybe that was the one chance they needed. But they head it over. Our lone player. Not what you want to see from our lone player. Ramirez. Udo. Into Pascual. Oh, Israel Velasquez intercept. Shadov. I think Stoke were quite a way clear as well. So they've really bottled it. They were like 5 points clear at one point with like 4 or 5 games to go. Davidovic. Stoke maybe trying to push more into this game now. 25 minutes in. Although Arsenal come forwards again. Willems. He does seem like the danger man for Arsenal at the moment. Giorgio. Ramirez. It's cleared. La Rosa. Plays into the back post. It's a good clearance, but falls only to Udo. Andrade. It's quite funny when you Google world record for FM save, Pavel. Doesn't come up. Does he not? Oh, that's got to be pissed. Oh my god, it's a huge... Oh my god, how did they not score again? The defensive calamities at Stoke have been shocking for a final day. What is going on with their defence? And Pascual blocked again. It's all Arsenal. This feels like us, watching us. We're just constantly dominating. And just haven't got all the goals yet. Google knows Pavel is a loser. Davidovic. Oh my god. Park Jong-baek. He's through. Oh, he's taken a terrible touch. Stoke do win a corner, but that was a huge chance for Stoke. Okay, it's cleared initially, and Grippo lets it go out for a throw-in. And the highlight is over. Oh, Stoke have had 2 sort of big chances, and they've missed both of them. Got a very lucky goal. Credit Stoke to holding on. They haven't been good, but they've held on since the goal, and they've missed their 2 chances since then. Arsenal, you could argue Arsenal just haven't been as good finishing, but Willems, Dahl. Oh, De Giorgio is keeping Stoke in this though. He is absolutely keeping them in this. Like the amount of saves he's made. Have you seen how jacked Jordan Henderson is? No, I have not. I've heard he's... Oh my god, what a save, Jose Luis. I saw he's potentially going to Saudi Arabia as well, which is a bit mental. I'd assume he'd be going to Gerrard's team. Moskalenko, Sanka, Jackson, Velasquez, Davidovic over the bar. Maybe Stoke are pushing more into it. If they can get to half-time, maybe with 1-0. Oh, Grippo. Oh, it's on target. They're coming back into this game. It's only 1-0. All they need is 1. And they've won the title. They need a draw, and they've won the title. Park Jake. It falls to Davidovic. He put it wide again. Oh, look on Instagram. Look. Oh, Ramirez goes wide. Okay. Half-time, and Stoke have switched to a 4-2-4, interestingly. I don't know what Arsenal's formation is now. Okay, they're still 4-4-2, interestingly. But, well, this 4-2-4, someone has to carry on Milner's legacy. Dahl coming forwards. Into Assar, Udo. Willems. Oh, De Giorgio with another big save. He's offside, though, anyway. Half an hour to go. It's quickly flying away. Stoke make a couple of changes now. Striker in a centre mid. Grippo. 17 minutes to go. It's been very quiet this half. Park Jae-bong. Oh, Park Jong-baek. Hits the post. It did deflect. Oh, it's off the line. Oh, my God, Stoke. How have they not equalised? Oh, my God. Those are huge, huge chances. It's all Stoke now. Jong-baek, and it's cleared. No worries, Duckcast. See you in a bit. Enjoy your Dominoes. Oh, my God. 10 minutes to go. Jackson. Stoke. It's all Stoke now. Marcos. Arsenal have dropped off, obviously. Jackson. He's trying a long shot, but it's deflected for a corner. Grippo to play it in. It's cleared at the front post, but only to Marcos. Jackson. Back to Grippo. Marcos. Oh, he's tackled. Okay, 8 minutes to go. Arsenal throw in. Assar. Can they kill this game? Second goal would surely be it. Oh, and it's a penalty! And it might be Arsenal's title wrapped up as Ancora fouls Wilhelms in the box. And who is this? Pascual to take and put this in the bag for Arsenal for their second in a row. Stoke did so well in that second half. They just couldn't get the goal. Pascual steps up and he scores it. And it's 2-0 Arsenal. And I think that might be your Premier League title winners right there, there, lads. Pascual. Lovely, lovely penalty. Top bins. And Stoke had a real resurgence there, but just didn't finish. And then made that huge mistake at the back again. And Arsenal capitalised. Wilhelms offside again. I think that could be it. Udo, free kick to Giorgio. He's had a really good game to Giorgio. He's done so much for them, but just Stoke got to be kicking themselves here. Got to be kicking themselves. I want to look at the past positions for this Jackson. Just hopeful, that is hopeful. Just trying to just hit it and hope. Grippo. Going to try and get into the box. He tries to put it in, but it gets a corner instead. Stoke were much better in that second half, but just didn't take their chances. Hit the post, had a few sort of off the line, just didn't go their way. Another corner, but 2 minutes to go. Chelsea win 4-0, by the way, to secure third over Liverpool. Jackson. And then we got a few changes here and there, but otherwise not too much moving elsewhere. Jackson. Okay, and surely, last 50 seconds here, this must be game over now. But Arsenal, 2 times Premier League champions again. Oh, Matumbo nearly scores there. And Arsenal extend their lead as the most successful Premier League club with another one. Is that 76 Premier League titles they now have? I don't know. We'll see, though. We got a few seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Full time at Wenger Park. Arsenal beat Stoke to leapfrog them and win the title. Look at that. My goodness me. What a win for them. Looks like Stoke can't do it on a cold, rainy... Oh, no, it's cold, rainy night in Arsenal. In London. So, yeah, let's look at these past positions. Oh, Stoke, man. So they were fine. Drew with Barnsley. Lost to Sorry, it doesn't show. Lost. They won and then lost. Oh, they've literally led the entire year pretty much. And then they just couldn't do it. Right at the end. It was the exact same last year. And look at that. Records. Past winners, sorry. No, records. We do want to go records. We just want to go overview. 76 now for Arsenal. Huge. 2 times in a row. Also, we now want to look at the Championship. Who got into the playoffs? Northampton, Sunderland, Hampton and Richmond, and Southampton. Now... they did get relegated. They got relegated. Man United are going to be in League 2 next year. Oh my God. That's incredible. Oh, wow. That is ridiculous. Man United in League 2. 76. Yeah, Arsenal are ridiculously good in this save. They have been... had very dominant spells throughout and just kept winning. So... they were one of the last Premier League teams to get relegated, hilariously. Everyone else got relegated. They did eventually get relegated, but Man United in League 2, they were predicted to finish 5th. My God. My God. Who won it? Watford and Lincoln go up. I don't want to see where Leeds are at the moment. Northern Premier. Guess a lot can swing into it. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much every Premier League team has been relegated at some point in this save. It's just Man United have really fallen off. It's basically they've excuse me. They were, oh my God. Leeds haven't been in the Vanarama North in over 20 years now. Oh wow. Basically what it is that they've sort of got relegated, but they haven't got back up quick enough, and all the payments for Old Trafford are so expensive, it kind of keeps them from signing better players to get them back up again, because they're hemorrhaging money all the time. So they're basically broke. this rate, the EPL Champ and League One are going to be within 5 places of each other in terms of comp rep. That's Div 8, 9. And yeah, the Northern Premier is below the Vanarama South and North. So yeah, it's step 8 and 9 and stuff like that. So they're not even in, like, I've got all the way down to the Vanarama South in this game loaded. So they're not even in the loaded bits. Why can I see something like that happening to Leeds IRL? We can only hope. We can only hope. Okay, well then, let's see. Who was that? Jordan Greaves for Inter. Oh yes, we did sell him, Jordan Greaves. Nice. Okay. European Championship doubts. I'm actually funny. Hey, nice. Nice one. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Okay, final league game versus Port Talbot. And then we have the Champions League final versus Lyon. 2 more wins, and we've gone completely only wins this year, which is huge. And then hopefully we ask for that new stadium and we actually get it granted. I pray we do, because otherwise we're going to have to start waiting for like a fucking takeover or something, which I don't know when it can happen. Okay, they want 14 million for him. I'll give you 13.5, mate. Tied on goal difference with Madrid, 47 points. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, cauliflower and milk. Thank you for the follow. Oh, your name's so big, it comes out of the thing. How's it going? What a name, by the way. Have you tried cauliflower buffalo wings? Because my fiancé loves them. Okay. Good night, Black Arrow. Have a good evening. Hopefully see you Thursday for the Euros, which we'll be watching through. And I still need to make all the badges for and stuff like that. We're watching the group stages, which should be a very cool group stage. Some very strong groups in there. I've not tried that, alas. It's well, I'm not a fan myself. However, I've heard it's extremely good elsewhere, especially with an air fryer. But how are you? How's it going? Okay. I saw 2304 and thought it must be a typo. No, this is not a typo. We are 230304. It gets quite hard to say. You have to be like 230304. But no, this is FM15. I've been playing this save for 8 years now, so we have been a long way into this. But yeah, we're about to complete our 64th season. No, yeah, 64th season with our current club. And Port Talbot lose the Europa League finals of Sporting. Sad times. We haven't had a Welsh team win it in a long time now. Okay, no, let's go. I don't want to reject for now. Oh. This guy he is really good, but kicking one-on-one's reflexes, like, he's very, very good. Maybe I'll talk about him in the press again. See if we can get him to be unsettled and they'll sell him for less. I'd love to make him a part. Have you only been in Wales? Yes, I did have... hold on. I did have a 3-month stint as a Spain international manager, but I played 1 game, I won 1 game, and I went, this is boring, and I left. So otherwise, I've all been in Wales, just developing the Welsh League. I thought you were doing one of those retro databases. No, I just the basic FM15 database, and I've been playing it since 2014, and I'm going for the world record. We respond. I'm not really interested. Oh, fucking hell. Our reputation is in the gutter, even though we're the best team in the world. 100%. Exactly. I did a big Sam. I came in, I won 1 game, I drank many pints of wine, and then I left. And the fun thing is, like, the reason why I'm not back in International Manager, because it's more fun to just watch it, like, develop by itself. Like, what we do now, on Thursday, what we're going to do, well, Thursday and Saturday, is we're going to watch the group stages of the Euros on Thursday, and then we're going to watch the knockouts. Because it's just so much fun to actually just watch international games and watch. It's like watching an international tournament. So of course we're watching Spain versus Switzerland. As Switzerland, Austria are hosts here. Waging is still 2. Yes, it's because I'm a Welsh club, so the wages are terrible, and for some reason they keep it really, really low. So I'm like, well, less money for me means more money for transfers, so I keep it very low. International managing is so sad. Exactly, that's what I thought. But yeah, some really good groups here. But we've been watching some very, very cool World Cups and Euros. Yeah, some mega groups here. But a lot of fun. The World Cup just gone, I think. was it Germany won it versus Paraguay in the finals. You float. I know, Warder. The new PC. You don't notice how quick the games go by. Like we've flown through. So you don't play the new FMs after 15. I did. No, I did play the new FMs actually. I had a pretty good save on 21. I did like a 15-year save on 21. I won the. I actually won my first World Cup with Brazil. But I took a 4th division Portuguese side called Salgueiros, based in Porto, and won the Champions League with them. But I didn't buy the most recent game because I just looked at it and went, I don't spend enough time like playing the newer games to warrant it. And the fact that when I looked at it, I was like, this doesn't seem like worth it. Like like all the stuff they've announced for it, I'm like, this doesn't seem worth it to me. So I didn't do it. I want to play you up top. But I didn't play much of 22 either, actually, to be honest with you. This rate, you're surely going to go until FM25. Oh yeah, no, I'm very slow. Like that's part of, I think, the charm of our save is that we go so slow, and we are like, we always look at random stuff. We're always like looking for new things in game. Like we're just like, oh, let's get distracted by looking in the 4th division for a while. I assume you'll play this for a full decade and get the new era to FM25. Probably. Well, basically, at the moment, at the rate I'm going at the moment, I complete 50 seasons every calendar year, around that, 40 to 50, and the world record is still 129 away from me. So that's theoretically another 3 years until I've beaten it. But probably by then someone else would have beaten it, so it kind of just keeps going like that. So we'll see how it goes. But as I said, it's about the journey, not the destination. I wouldn't have as much fun if we were like mid-maxing, like, you know, you go to Iceland or you go to India and you do like 18 game seasons and you just press instant result every time and you don't sign anyone. Like, it's more fun experiencing every year, like, and being like, what's the new cool things happen every year? Like, that's what I enjoy and why I wanted to start streaming, because I just played this by myself for a long time. But I want to start sharing it and showing all the cool things that happen. Ah, up the Marinas. Thank you for the follow, man. How's it going? Oh, a penalty early on for us. I love that you still do that after 250 years. Exactly. Like it's like I kind of treat it as like every new year. Like it's, oh, good stuff, Menon. Good stuff. More than 50 years with this new PC. Oh, very true, very true. But however, it will be also about time and stuff, how much time I can commit, etc., etc. But Menon kicks us off well as the final league game. I kind of treat it as like, you obviously have big goals. Like, so every club, my goal is to get 100k stadium. But also, we have the little goals of like, okay, let's get the next stadium, or let's, even within the season, it's like, okay, let's start the season. Let's get to the group stages. Let's get through the group stages. Let's get to the Ballon d'Or the next calendar year. Let's get to the youth intake, and let's get to the end of the season. And then you just keep doing that, keep doing that. And then you can just speed through seasons, because you just, oh, Poggia, love to see it. And you see how like quick you can go through. Stop firing rockets in my house and you'll have more time. I don't do rockets. No, please. That's not me. That's not me. Poggia with a lovely goal. And we're 2-0 up within 20 minutes. The finishing's a bit better today, it seems. Am I on key? I hope I'm not on key. No, I'm on extended. Okay. But yeah, and like watching the Euros and the World Cups have added so much, like I never used to do that, but I started doing it. I was like, it's so fun to watch because there's no pressure on us, and especially as for me streaming it as well, I don't have to worry about playing. We're just watching. I'm a viewer as well, and I can just get to commentate on it, which is fun. Hello, Spun Roberta, mate. How's it going? I'm only 2050 myself, but randomness is beginning to happen. Colombia won 3 back-to-back World Cups, beating England each final. Imagine, oh my Christ, that's insane. Well, England nearly did 3 back-to-back, but Paraguay stopped them in the third final. So there's a bit of sort of similarity but difference there going on. But that's Colombia, very interesting. Oh, and Jambo, 3-0. How many houses have you played this save in? Oh wow, that's a very good question, Cauliflower. Okay, so I played it in my parents' house that I lived in. I then played it at my university halls. I then played it in my university second year house. I played it in my university year abroad. Played it in my university third year house. University in my fourth year house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I played it back at my parents' house. Then I played it in my Swedish house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 permanent homes I've played it in. And obviously I've played this save in Stockholm Airport on my laptop. I've played it in many other places around the world. Okay, 3-0 half time. We're cruising in this one. They brought it on off on player of ours, Mikhailov. They've switched to a 4-4-2 as well, so we'll better mark people up for that. How many different outfits have you played this save in? Oh, a good few. We've got a lot of different football shirts. I've got at least like 10, 15 football shirts, and we've had a lot of sort of shit shirts as well. So I'd probably do over 20, I'd say. This save is like a checkpoint of life's pro. Honestly, like it is one of those things when I look back at like certain point, like when I can go back through the save and I go, oh yeah, I remember when I was playing this bit. I was here. Like it genuinely is like I've been playing this save for 8 years of my life. And to show you something, if we go to the game status, I've been playing it. I've had 424 days in save. So of those 8 years, one of them has been spent playing FM. So it's been here for me longer than a lot of people. It's been here longer than my fiance has. But she is priority. She is priority. I know she's sleeping, but she is priority. Need to put that out there. Need to put that out there. Yeah, it is meant when you look back. Okay, we're cruising, but nothing really going on. You already get asked this a lot, but where's the current world record? It is 416 years. It was set recently. Well, it used to be 333, but it's recently been moved to 416. So the original one was like 164. That was the original everyone knows, which was Darren Bland, who did the Fiorentina save. Then it got moved to like 221. And then it got moved to 333 of a guy doing FM Touch. Actually, that's offside, sadly. And you can actually do it on FM Touch on the older games because it was still part of the FM thing, which would piss me off. But then this new guy, Pavel, I think he's Polish, he got 416 years. But we do know people that have got it over 500 and they just haven't submitted. So, yeah. How many players have you got loaded? Hello, Yukeza, by the way. How are you? I don't know. Let's have a look. Add remove leagues. We've got 48,000. Sorry, I'm in the wrong spot. Bottom left. There you go. 48,000 loaded at the moment. And these divisions open, basically. The top 5, basically, down to their lowest point, and Wales. I should make a sub, most likely. Sebastian not had the best of games. Signs for Rex Sudar. No, let's bring Catanillo on. Luciniano. We'll bring him up. Okay. And to add to this console is capped at 30 seasons. I know, that's crazy. Yeah. I was a FIFA, Ultimate Team and like FIFA career mode guy. And then I found FM and I was like, fuck, I can't go back. More of a set pedal man myself. I'm not a set pedal man. He's a 333. Like I rate who was 221? The guy that was 221 is the one I rate the most. I think he was Lech Poznan. I don't have the graphics somewhere here. Hold on. Road to the road. I think I have where is it? Road to the world record. Here somewhere. Oh, okay, here it is. Mikhail Leniak, he was the guy that had it initially at 221. When I really started going for it, he had the world record at 221 seasons. And I was going for it, and then suddenly some guy comes in with 333 years. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was Sepp Hedl. And I was sitting there going, how the hell's he done this? And then the stats were like, oh, he only played like 6,000 hours. And I was sitting there going, holy fuck, I've got 8,000 hours. I'm like 180 years in. And then it was like, he's only like, if you averaged it, he only made like 2 signings a season. And I was like, what the hell happened? Then you looked at it. He did it on FM Touch, playing in India for 200 years, which are 18 game seasons. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you've just obviously just flown through. I got very annoyed at that because it went from 221 up to 100 years above. So I was very annoyed. Have you always had the amount of players or have you removed some leagues? I added the top 5 leagues 8 years in. I think I was Welsh League only for the first 8 years. And then I was like, I want to add the other leagues in. So like from 2024 is when those leagues got added, I think. What's the best FIFA career you ever did? I don't have no idea. I don't think me and a mate did a very 72, nice. Me and a mate did a very fun Rotherham Sim season, which was very fun. Where you basically it's FM, where we would make up the signings and pick the teams and then sim the games. I'm like, that's basically FM but base form. But I eventually ended up doing a lot of simming. I love the Be a Pro. I remember I played Be a Pro the first time ever, it came out, and that was amazing. And it ends after you do the World Cup or something like that. But I played it a bit, and then I sort of did Ultimate Team a lot, and then I sort of found FM. I was like, oh, okay. Didn't say I don't know if he instant resulted, but it was on FM Touch, so it was very, very easily could have just instant resulted all of it. Marseille relegated. So yeah, and then but Pavel, he did play it all, but he was doing 3 seasons a week, some fucking crazy rate. I don't know how he did it, but right, Champions League final now. Hilarious. We've only got a week to go. This is the shortest gap between the final league game. Oh, okay, yes. Octavian Budian. You're not that good, actually, sadly. David Luiz to stay put. Ugh. I'll pay this, and I'll give you a friendly. 14 million. Oh. Well, no, it goes up to 15 million. I'll do like that. No, okay, I'm rejecting that. You can instant result on full FM. Yeah, I know you can on full FM if you get a what's it called? Skin for it. There's no rule to instant result. I don't think there is a rule to instant result, but it's just the fact there was FM Touch. More than instant result, the FM Touch, it's not the full FM game, I don't think. You can do an FM Touch season in an hour, 2 hours maximum. I think if you're really pushing FM, the full FM game, you can do a season in 5 hours. If you're really pushing, even if you instant result, maybe 4 hours. Because I did full Bundesliga season in 16 hours. My girlfriend was not happy about that day. Oh, there's been many a day where I've done an entire season in a day. I think my fastest seasons, I could get to 8 hours, 10 hours. I can do a season if I'm really pushing. Key highlights or even all comms and just fucking going for it. On new FMs can instant result mid-match too. What? Really? That's insane. How do you even do that? That's crazy. That feels like a FIFA thing where you just sim to the end. Okay, Evers, this guy here, centre mid attack. He's all right. He's all right. Ander Evers. Are you at FC Den Bosch? Yeah, I'll take you for 110k. Sod girlfriend. I did a full season 8 hours. Yeah, I think 8 hours. Can I have a quick catch up of the save, bro? No what? Yeah, of course, Chardy. So this is my 8-year-long, 287-year just save from FM15. Basically, I wanted to win the Champions League with a Welsh side for the first time ever because I'd been trying to do it for a few years. So I tried to do that with Afan Lido. We started in 2015. We did eventually in 2035. And then that realized I could make new stadiums because it was banning me from doing that before. And then I got 100k seater stadium at Afan Lido. It's gonna be a whole history lesson. Pretty much. I've done it so many times. I'm pretty quick at it now, I think. So then I got bored at Lido after we built a 100k stadium at Lido. And I went, okay, I'm bored now. Let's move to the next place. Port Talbot. Let's try and take down Lido. And basically that's what I did. I eventually got bored and left. Went to Penny Bont. Did youth only. Got bored, went to Haverfordwest, did free transfers only, built a 100k stadium with them, and then decided I wanted to start streaming the save, and that's when we went to Barry, and then we did a stipulation where we could only sign players not in the top 15 nations in the world. So, if you go to the world rankings, we couldn't sign anyone from the top 15, and then we moved it to top 25, and then we did a bunch of other stuff trying to sign every country in the world and have a player score for you. We're nearly finished with that, by the way. We only have 4 players left. And now we're at this point where we're trying to get a 100k stadium with Barry, and then we'll move on to our next team, where we're going to do a new formation every year. So, hello, Uncivil, by the way. Somehow Stockport County are the biggest team in the world by now, I assume. They're 5th this year. They finished 5th. Not a bad performance by them, to be fair, Uncivil. All the twos. 2 years, 22 days, 2 hours. Nice. Prince of Wales. Pretty much. So if we look at the stadiums in the league, hold on. Once I come on, guys, accept this. No worries, Charlie. If you have any more questions, we also have like all the top 5 leagues open, so it's pretty. We can look through them and stuff like that. But if you look at the stadiums, more park, more arena, more stadium, more arena, more arena. So those are the top 5. So we got 365,000 and 200,000. And hopefully, after we win this Champions League final versus Lyon, we're going to ask the board for a new stadium, and they'll say yes. And we can start building it, and then we'll probably leave Barry 2310 to move to our next club. Interesting how the world top clubs have many South American teams and almost no. Yeah, it's a weird one. I think it's basically because of how the reputation works. I don't know. It's because they're winning Copa Libertadores, I think. Because I'm winning a lot of the Champions League, so I don't know. It's a very odd one. That the top, like I've noticed that as well. But it's also like you have the same with Argentina. You have Zenit as well, but you also the Hall of Fame. You have an issue of because the leagues aren't loaded, they just go on the highest rep team. So the entire top 7, bar me, is just Brazilian people because they just win with Sao Paulo. Or Corinthians, like whoever, they've just decided they've like 44 Sao Paulo State wins. Pep's the only real sort of other like actual normal manager to win it. You also have the same with Shakhtar and Zenit. They're just doing it like that. Just got my furthest save since Pompey, which was 2028. Now in 2025 with Barcelona. Nice, Wardo. Nice. Any random and weird World Cup winners? Does this mean talent wants to move from Europe? No, that does not. All the talent moves from Brazil to Europe. Most normally straight to Porto and Benfica, and then I pick them up on the free, or not on the free, on the cheap, and sell them on for a lot later on. So no. Slovenia and Paraguay. Yep, Slovenia and Paraguay. Current holders are Germany, but Mexico have won it. Paraguay, Ukraine, England. That's a weird one. Russia, Belgium, Serbia have. Chile. There's Paraguay again. Denmark have. And then we had Slovenia back in 2058. And then we got the Euros, which we're actually going to be watching on Tuesday. They've been less so. Hilariously, Euros is actually more suited to the big teams. But Slovenia have also won it. So have Sweden, Russia, Turkey, and then Ukraine and Greece. Then Ukraine again. And we've had very close. We had Wales and Scotland come second recently. There's a lot of second place, like Switzerland, Romania, Serbia, Poland. They always get to the final and then just lose at the final hurdle. Can you show me your responsibilities? Oh, are there any real-life records and the Prem still active? Maybe. There might be, you know. Bellingham's clause paid by City for 106 mil. Bastards wanted him. They've got 192 mil in Jan, as you do. We'll go look at the Prem, and then I'll show the responsibilities. But there's a Prem. I think the Prem record is still standing from the very early days. Like, the top goal scorer hasn't been beaten in a long time. Any old records here? No, so it does not seem to. But as you can see, youngest player, Liban Elmi, 2024, very, very early. D'Orazio was 2030, 31. That's only 35 goals. That's quite a low, I think, for thing. And then the most goals in a match, only 5. No one scored a double hat trick in the Premier League. Like, there's some like lots of records from very, very like back in the day. Like highest attendance there, 2030. Like yeah. Oh wait, Heung-min Son, fastest goal, 7 seconds. There's an actual real player record. Heung-min Son, 9-second goal, 2027. There you go. Why can I access my image? Oh, I don't know. And my responsibilities. Christ, how do I even get to this? Responsibilities. Here we go. Oh, it's a different one. So I am responsible for pretty much everything in terms of club, except updates on scouts, runs reserve training, under 19 training, brings youth players in. First team, my assistant manager does the friendlies, and I do everything else. Reserves, plays with the tactics, arranges friendlies. Under 19, same thing, and then personal assessment. I have some like I don't know, just usual stuff. Nice one, son. I should beat Bars to reach the cups. Hey, nice. Get in, my son. Okay, 3 days to the Champions League final. Let's go. Leon, who we faced many a time, won 6-3 after extra time, 8-7 on that. Jesus, that's a game and a half. Fair play. Congrats, that god. Who you facing in the final? So would you recommend just taking responsibility and everything? I think... Are you talking from a perspective of, like, you're new to the game? Or are you talking from a perspective of, like, I want to control things? Because if you're new to the game, I'd say maybe let the assistant manager control certain things, and then you can start taking over more things as you get more used to it. But if you want to control everything, yeah, take all the responsibility, and then as sort of things come about, and you go, I'm not doing anything with this doesn't affect me, you just go, okay, the assistant manager can do it. One other thing, always though, no matter what, let the assistant manager do your friendlies. Friendlies are pointless. I don't care about friendlies. I never do them. Almeria, that should be an easy win then. But yeah, so that's my sort of thing on it. So a lot of stuff I sort of take control over, but I'll kind of just like I theoretically could send my assistant to like set it that my assistant does all the like press conferences, but I just like pressing the send assistant anyway. So certain things you just sort of you learn what you want to do and what you don't have to do and stuff like that. So yeah. All dependent on your own play style. The more you give away, the less control you have. But also the more you give away, the quicker it'll go. How's the astronaut dream going? Well, I don't want to be an astronaut, but it's going all right. I've submitted an abstract to go to America for a conference, so that'd be fun if I get accepted. Got to do a lot of sort of data analysis with Fourier transforms this summer, and lots of writing. So I'm not really looking forward to it. Basically, my entire I've done all the fun bits now, and now it's like the not fun bits of just writing and boring data analysis that's not fun at all, and lots of coding. So I'm like, ugh. You must be smart if you're in that field. I'd say relatively, like within the field, but it's like, no, not in the field itself. Like I'm relatively to get a PhD, but within the field, I'm extremely new. So it's one of those ones. Apart from the rocket you lost. Please, keep it quiet. Keep it quiet, all right? Okay. But yeah, no, it's one of those things. Sort of, especially in the science community, there's a lot of imposter syndrome, etc. But there's also some of it's warranted, some of it's not, because you kind of, it's one of those things. It's like the whole, you're top of your class and you think you're the smartest, and then you move into the next field. And then once you get, like, especially when you get into the PhD research level, you realize how the bottom you are and how clever people are in total. It was the biggest news to happen here in decades. That wasn't me. I haven't been to S range. I stay in IRF. Well, I'm not actually in IRF. I'm in the science building, but I'm a part. CR7 has 70 goal involvements through 38. Jesus. Okay. Nerd. Okay, here we go. I think nearly Champions League final time, lads. It is. Look how quick that is. It's crazy how quick it is. Okay, let's go. Big day. Here we go. Last time we played them was 2300, so it's been quite recent actually. But yeah, look at that. We've lost 6 to them, drawn 5, won our last 23. Not bad, not bad. That's in town. Well, it's just outside the town basically. Yeah, it's past the airport basically. So it's kind of just outside Kiruna. But here we go. So they want MMM, Jambo, and Hambo to play. Ooh. I think I play Poggia. Do I give Hambo this? I know I can't. I don't think I can give Hambo the start. Sadly, I'm sorry, Hambo, but I just don't think I can do it, man. With how you've been playing, and I also want another striker. And who's Goni? He did score the last goal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think this is what we go for, lads. I think this is what we go for. So, scary thing is I'm not even halfway through my first season mad. I haven't actually been to the city in ages. Oh, well, it's very different now because everything's getting knocked down because they're moving it, of course. Like, where I am is safe till 2033, so I should be fine. But everything, the bus stations are getting knocked down, all of the housing getting knocked down. the new city. Have you been to the new city centre? That's been moved now and opened. Okay, here we go. But Giuseppe, Felipe, Insuralde they won. Interesting. Over Smoy in the Mud V2. 0.877. Okay. Sure, Insuralde. Wait, hold on. Insuralde. Information. Reports. Okay, world class. I want to look at Smoy in the Mud V2. Reports. Okay. Relishes big matches. Oh, I think we put Smoy in the Mud V2 in instead of you. But he did make mistakes in the last few games. I want to look at... Can I compare? Maybe I can compare these two. Compare with Insuralde. Okay, let's look at his attributes. I think it was just before they started tearing the place up when I only go to the airport or system. Well, systems moved to the new city centre. It's moved from like the old Centrum to the new one. So you'll have to go to the new city centre to go to system. Okay, so to be fair, Insuralde does have the bet, but attributes wise, very close positioning. We'll go with Insuralde. My assistant manager said Insuralde. We'll go Insuralde. Bonaspetti, Menon, Rexudart, Jambo, MMM, and Poggia. Let's go. I know. It's not too bad. It's in the new city. It's kind of in an all right place. It's just you have to drive to it now, sadly, compared to a lot of places where you could just walk to it. Yeah, everything's in the new city centre now. Like, and there's no shops now. Everything's in this new city centre that's like all modern and stuff. But now I can order to both Abisko and Rick's Gronson, so there's no need. Ah, I see. Do you read Henning Mankell? Henning Mankell? No, I do not. What is that? I'm not fully into the Swedish culture as of yet. Funny enough, Ronaldo is not league top goal scorer. Who is? Bloody hell, Messi, I assume, or Suarez. Okay, 4-4-2 from them. Hey, oh wow, they don't have Kevin Jimenez. Where's all their players? It's very weird. Okay, then let's go. Let's go. My Swedish knowledge extends to him and Zlatan. Fair enough. Sadly, fucking Eurovision is on my birthday next year, so and we can't. There's no hotels in Malmo at the moment. I think all of them have been booked up, so unfortunately we won't be able to go. Okay, let's go. Let's start well, boys. Enrique Felipe would have been nice to get a full ball in there, but let's see how this goes. Final game of the night, MMM. Trojansky over the bar. Okay, Enrique Felipe. Long throw, Jambo. Come on, strikers. We need you to do your bit today. Rex Sudar. You got Trojansky there. Poggy, way wide. You could stay in Copenhagen. I could maybe that could be well. I didn't think of that. Let's have a look. He was a Swedish crime fiction author. Sold millions of books and won loads of awards. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I'm not really a reader of offside. It's okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, I put an ad in. I accidentally put an ad in. Shit. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, good. Accidentally pressed the wrong button there. And the ad popped up. We will pause. We'll pause the game. Just take the car. Yeah. Okay. Whoopsie. Did not mean to do that. Apologies on that. Oh. Fucking hell. That was a weird one. Opposition. Let me look at Amrani. 28. You're pretty good. Hamer. You're pretty good as well. You know the struggle. Why is Twitch showing me ads for McDonald's? Oh, I know. I have not had a McDonald's in Sweden. I don't think I have, actually. I always have Max when I'm in Stockholm Airport, of course. There is no McDonald's in Kiruna. There is a McDonald's in Luleå, but I never went when I go. Yeah, no, I had a McDonald's. Hilariously, my first McDonald's after moving to Sweden was in fucking Thailand, because I went to to Japan on a work trip and I stopped off in Bangkok and went to the fucking McDonald's airport in Bangkok to get it. And I went, wow, this is my first McDonald's in 2 years. And I went, holy shit. It's very odd. Troyansky, De Borbos, Bonospetti, MMM, go on. You got Felipe. It's a terrible ball. What's he doing? But he's giving it straight back. Jambo. He's lost it though. Imrani. Can we win it back? No. Ortiz gets there. Bonospetti does. He's on a yellow though. That does worry me. I had McDonald's twice recently. Max is not worth the hype. I don't think it is either. Everyone talks about, like, when I was first hearing about it, everyone was like, oh my God, it's amazing. It's incredible. It is just Swedish McDonald's. Like, the chicken burgers are actually pretty decent, I think. The chicken burgers are quite nice. But yeah, it's not as good. It's definitely not as good. Oh, Poggy. I prefer, we got Burger King in Kiruna, so I don't mind. The Burger Kings are pretty good, to be honest. But oh my god, holy shit. Okay, we're okay. First time in 12 years. Oh wow, Duck God, fair play. And then you had the two like buses. Haven't had one in 12 years, and then two come along at once. Okay, this is all very cagey, but we haven't really got a. Oh, Poggia, huge chance. What a save by their goalkeeper, by the way. What a save. Poggia again loses out to Ivanovic there. Menon, Rake Sudar, MMM. He's lost the ball and it's cleared. Apparently we had 6 shots, 2 on target, so we're kind of in control in terms of highlights. Felipe hits the wall with a free kick. Is the Stora Coop where it used to be, by the way? The big Stora Coop. Yeah. That's where the Max used to be, I think, around that area, and Ica and stuff. I normally go to Ica instead over Stora Coop. But yeah, it's still, I think, where you expect it to be with all the, like, the other stores and stuff like that. Troyansky. Oh, what's our left back doing? What's our left back doing there? Oh my god, why is he shooting from there? What's he doing there, firstly? And why is he shooting from there? What's he doing? Look at him, inverted. On his right foot as well. What a goal. It's the bar and in, 1-0 up. Huge Troyansky. Oh my god, danger zone. Oh.
Into the danger zone.
Oh my god. Nearly immediately concede there. Poggia. Oh, there was a place with the best kebab in the world. Really? There's a pizzeria next to Stora Coop. But we get our pizzas from there, but not kebab. Interesting, though. It's right next to the gym that I go to, which is very annoying because you walk out the gym and then you get hit by the best smelling thing in the world. You're like, oh, I can't have any of that. Felipe. Breaks Sudar. And Jose Jorado saves. Okay. It feels like they haven't had any... Stats-wise, they haven't had any chances. Oh, my God. Get in. Lucky. Casemiro own goal. It's 2-0. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Rake Sudar. Into Poggia. He's missing the target here completely, but it just hits them. It could have hit one of our players. It did hit one of those, and it goes in. That's 2-0 to us. However, it feels like they can score so easily, even though they haven't had the highlights to like the stats to back it up. I could feel like it could happen at any point. It scares me. Menon, Bonospetti, MMM. Ooh, Vitor injured. He injured himself trying to tackle MMM. Well, fouling him, actually. It's like 6-7 years ago. I used to drive to Umia Skellefteå for work like once or twice a month. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, it's 3. And that means, I think, we have the record for the most goals in a Champions League campaign. With that third goal, I think. Jamba makes it 3 in the first half. Nice. What do you do for work? If you're allowed to say, or if you don't mind me asking. But that's a long drive. How long is that to Skellefteå? That's a huge drive, surely. Okay, very pleased with how things are going, lads. 3-0 up at the half. They've changed to a 4-5-1. Were they always a 4-5? Yeah, no, they were 4-4-2, weren't they? Okay. Whew. Let's just see it out now, boys. We have given up. We have bottled a 3-0 lead before in Champions League finals. We have done that before, so let's try not to do that. We did it with like 10 minutes to go versus PSG. We did win in the end. We won an extra time, but scary times. Scary fucking times. MMM, Jambo. Back to Bonospetti. MMM, Jambo. Oh, yes, 4-0. 12 to Umia. Fuck. That's insane. Did you do that in one go? Or did you, like... I assume you stopped off in Kiruna and stopped off on the way. But, like, did you do, like, Was it like, okay, I start today and I'll finish tomorrow, or is it like I'll do it over a couple days? But that's insane to just for work to drive it. How long do you stay in Umia? Is the question, because imagine you only do that for like 1 day. Because like with doing my PhD, Kirina and Tora actually. Okay, I see. Drew Neal note that home's the bottom of the league. Oh, that's always the way, Duck God and FM. Always the way. Because it's so annoying for me going to Luleå. Like they want me to do courses in Luleå, and I had to get a 4-hour train. Sorry, a 5-hour bus to do a 3-hour discussion. And they get a 5-hour train back, a 5-hour bus back, and I was like, "Fuck!" I couldn't get the train because there was none left. But I was like, "It's such a waste of time. Like I could have done this on Zoom." Okay, come on. Well, I think we're in control here, lads. To be fair, Felipe Bonisbetti up to Henrique Felipe, Jambo still on the ball. He's tackled there. Felipe Poggia. This is my old job. Used to work with horses. Oh, okay. Fair enough. On your internet. Hey, look. My internet's okay tonight. All right. It's been all good. Don't you worry about it. MMM. Lovely head on from MMM. And it's 5-0 in the final, by the way. I haven't really been paying attention. But it's 5-0 in the Champions League final. We have smashed Lyon today. They have not had a fucking... Well, they had that offside goal, which could have changed the fortunes of the entire game here. But other than that, we've been absolutely smashing them. So, fantastic scenes. Fantastic scenes. Probably time to make some subs soon. Alexandra coming down the right, though, for Lyon. Good ball. Goal. Oof. No. First shot on target, of course. Of course. You wouldn't be FM without their first shot on target being a goal. Just no defending needed, lads. Sure, why not? Let them completely open in the box. There's only one striker there. Rick Sudar. How's that not gone in? Oof. Okay, we do want to make a sub. Let's bring on MMM for Hambo. And we'll bring on Wardo for Bonisbetti. Actually, I'll swap those two. Are they going to score again? If they start scoring now, I'm going to be fucking terrified. Like, imagine they come down from 5-0 down to tie up. I'd be like, what the fuck? I think I just uninstalled the game at that point. Like, lads, it's over. Sorry, the game got corrupted. We can't play this save anymore. Okay, 20 minutes to go. Let's get creative, lads. Let's get 6. Excuse me, lads. Oh my god, good save, good punch, Giuseppe. They haven't even made any attacking changes. They just made defensive changes. Menon fouling someone. Okay. 10 minutes to go. Troyansky. Menon. Poggia. Okay, it's a long shot, but this is on target. At least he's trying. When you're 5-1 up, I think you can do that. If it was 1-1 or 1-0 down, I'd be a bit more upset, I think. But because it's where we are, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to let that go. Poggia. Hambo. Okay. Who else do I want to bring on? Let's bring on Merlot. You deserve it, fella. Right. That's all the subs done. 2 minutes of added time. And there we go. Champions League final done. We pretty much won it in the first half, to be fair. But there we go. Another one in the books. Lovely stuff. Huge win at Wembley as well. Okay, now. I don't know how much that is. That's 6 in a row or 7 in a row? If Hambo got his goal, we would have been top 3 goal scorers. Okay, let's see, though. So, 5-1 win. Let's see. Barry Lift Champions League. Quintuple. Don't know how many in a row. 7 times in a row now for us. Lovely, lovely scenes. I continue. Oh, perfect time to save it as well. Just in case something broke on the FM. It's just like, nope, we're saving straight away. Now, the real big one is to ask for the stadium now. Because we've won the Champions League. We've 25 years after the last stadium. How do they make it to the final? Well, I think we're just that good at the moment. Lyon are like, well, Lyon didn't do the best this year, but I guess they beat the right teams. They're French teams. So they're pretty decent, actually. It's just that we're better. And we are like, I think we are the strongest we've ever been, honestly. Bar goalkeeper, we have the strongest players, like, and also they're ridiculously young. Like, bar the, like, Jambo, Hambo, and MMM, we've got a really strong young team. To be fair, Jambo's 28, MMM's 30, and Hambo's, I think, 28 as well. So they're still, like, they're in their prime, and the rest of them are just ridiculous. Like, we are the strongest we've ever been now. So, yeah, there we go. Set the record, 63 goals. We broke our own record. You love to see it. That squad can be very good in 10 years. Exactly. This squad will be here when I leave, and that's scary, to be honest, because I'll have to play against it and I'll get destroyed. And yeah, 9 players get called because, of course, they can only do 4-4-2 for the team of the season. Let's say that. Yeah, good stuff. And then we do preseason start date, 7 weeks, and then we can one more continue, I think. And then we're going to ask for the board for the stadium and see if they say yes. I hope they do. I hope they say yes. I really hope they do. Because it'll be 25 years, and this should be a trigger to say they would do it. So barrier share house payout, tax bill, commercial summary. Hambo is the most sales one. Interesting. Facilities downgraded. So we'll ask for facilities for... There's no stadium option. There's no stadium option. That's interesting because there was a stadium option. I've got new training and youth facilities. However, there is no option to ask for a new stadium, which I think, from what I remember, means that they're about to do one. They're about to build one, either within the next year, I think. Because I remember this happened last time. It just black. Suddenly I couldn't ask for it anymore, and then I was like, "What the fuck? What's happened?" And then it was like, "Oh yeah, like here's a new stadium." So maybe I don't know. I remember it's either going to be the end of this year or the end of next year. Might be worth checking in a month or two. Well, so it's been here every time. Basically, from what I remember, how I know it works, you can ask every 6 months for a new stadium. So normally what I used to do is in January and then in June after a Champions League win as well, which is a big thing because that builds a lot of rep for you. Okay, MMM wins Player of the Year, very nice. Also wins Top Goal Scorer. Troyansky, Young Player, very nice. Myself, Manager of the Year, we get 7. But I also remember, like, sometimes 18 players called up for the Euros. I also remember something like, if you ask in January, you're less likely to get it in June. So I'd stopped doing that. And then there was one year, it blacked out for a year, and then they did it at the end of the season. So I don't know if it'll be the end of this year or the end of next year. They'd build a new stadium, but we'll have to wait and see. But 18 players called up. Ivkovic for Croatia. Okay, on loan at Bastia this year. Pretty good season. Bruno Martin for England. That's very nice, actually. First goal, first cap for him. Obviously 4 for Germany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Italy. 3 for Spain. Pirulito. He did play against us, actually, in the semi-finals. Oh, wow, he's switched to Spain. Oh my God, we sent him to Spain to get his nationality because he's Brazilian, and they've called him up. That's hilarious. Frank Schug Frank Schug switched to Switzerland as well. He was German. Ah, okay. Sapuga for Ukraine. Wow, he's got a work permit. He was on loan at Germany this year, and then Davidovic. But I just have to see. Great stream. No worries, Duck God. Hopefully, see you Thursday. But I want to keep continuing just to see, like, if they announce it. But I think we'll have to leave it there, lads. Maybe we'll have to let you know next time. However, next Thursday we'll be back, and we will be back for the European Football Championships. We've got Spain versus Switzerland first up. We have some incredible groups here. So we'll be doing the group stages on Thursday. Depending on how quickly we go, maybe we'll do the full thing, but I don't think it will work like that. I think we'll just do group stages. Did United get relegated? They did. They got relegated to League 2, which is incredible. But yeah, some incredible groups here. So we'll be back on Thursday for that. So let's hold on. I need to go find someone to go raid. Yes. Let's see who's about. Not many people about this evening. Let's go Raid Scoops. Let's go Raid Scoops. Oh, that's the wrong button to do. Where am I even looking? What button am I looking for? That one. So, there we go. How you do it? Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. It was nice to meet the new ones of you. Hopefully see you again Thursday or Saturday, or any of those days. But otherwise, nice to talk to you, Corona. That's like Corona. But yes, see you all later. Have a good evening, everybody, and a good rest of your week. See you, everybody.